Hey, hey everybody. Welcome to Kiki Loves Nigeria. How y'all doing to this evening? It's me, Kiki, and I'm just the notification went out. So I'm probably a little bit early because the notification I just saw it just went out on my phone. So bear with me because y'all know the every week I have to change these aligners, okay? And it always takes it a while to adjust. So some of the letters may and the words may sound funny, okay? So, how y'all doing? Welcome to Kiki Loves Nigeria. I am Kiki, and I am a YouTube content creator. And on my show, we talk about things that impact your repack journey, okay? Anything that impacts your repack journey, we're going to talk about it on this show. So, here lately, we've been talking about these women who have been passing away in the Gambia. It has been several women to pass away in the Gambia alone, and there's been numerous other women who have passed away throughout West Africa and also Tanzania, who we haven't talked about, even South Africa, we haven't talked about. So we've been talking about this for about, I don't know, it's been about a month now that we've been talking about this last lady who passed away, whose name was Veronica. So we've been talking about Veronica's passing for about a month now. So what I've been doing, people who watch me regularly, they know I get my information from primary sources, which are the videos. Okay. So whenever I'm going to do some type of research on a person, place, or a thing, I'll go look up what information I can find about that person. I'll either do an interview with someone who knows that person one on one, who has a one on one relationship with that person, or I will go through their YouTube channel. Now, going through their YouTube channel is what I really like to do because the YouTube channel reveals who you are as a person. Okay. It reveals what's really going on in your life because people like to talk about themselves. Okay. So on the YouTube channel, I can go back through the YouTube channel and I can really retrace your steps. I can do like a timeline. Okay. So Veronica, this last lady who passed away, she did a really good social media footprint. She had a really good one. So we were able to really retrace her steps and see what was really going on in her life. So when they tried to tell us that she had passed away from an asthma attack, we knew we weren't going for that one. We knew from her social media footprint that simply was not the truth. We knew that there was more to this lady's passing than what they were trying to tell us. You know, the same story about this asthma attack. But this time we weren't going for it because, for one, like I said, Veronica had a big social media footprint, and we could easily go back to her channel and see, well, this woman wasn't sick. You're trying to say this woman was sick? This woman wasn't sick. So we knew she wasn't sick. So we continued to dig a little bit more and a little bit more. And so then we started uncovering more things. We uncovered that there was this whole secret society of women in the Gambia who are controlling information. Sisters International is the ringleader of it. And these other people on YouTube, and this main lady that I'm talking about tonight, she's one of them also. So now she wants to come clean and tell. Let me I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me go through my notes because this is really, I'm really passionate about this, okay? I'm really passionate about what's going on because I know what's going on. And you don't, if you haven't been following me, you wouldn't know how these women, these are mainly women who are attacking me because I'm questioning these deaths in the Gambia. I'm questioning what's going on with these women being unalived in the Gambia all of a sudden. So because I'm doing that, Sisters International, who are the main ringleaders, they come after me and they attack me. because I'm questioning what's happening to African American women in Africa. So that let me know something is up. Because why would you want me to stand silent when I see something happening to my people? Why would you, UK lady, want me, African American lady, to stand silent when I see African American women passing away and we don't know why? So this made me dig a little further because I knew something was there. Like my grandmother always said, where there's smoke, there's fire. And there was too much smoke because they were coming after me too hot and too heavy. So I knew there was something there they didn't want me to know. So then all of a sudden, I started getting information from a person who's inside their little secret society. I started getting information from a member who was telling me what was going on in their secret society and how they withhold information. Information that can keep us safe. Yes. Information about break-ins that go on like pretty regularly. People are getting hurt pretty regularly from these break-ins. Robberies, break-ins, we know nothing about it. But these women knew about it. They talked about it in their group. I showed you last week where they're having these whole conversations about robberies, about break-ins, about people being assaulted with knives and weapons. But none of that is being told to us. None of that is being shared with us. And when I question why, they go on a full-fledged attack, threaten to call my employer and everything. This is how silly these women are. Talking about I'm posting videos while I'm working. These silly women don't realize I schedule my videos. My videos are released at the same time all the time. YouTube allows you to schedule your videos. YouTube allows you to schedule posts on your community page. But she's so stupid. She doesn't realize that. So what does she do? Send me some cease and desist, telling her she's going to contact my employer. And tell them what? What exactly is she going to tell them? That I'm questioning African American women passing away in the Gambia? Is that what she's going to tell them? Because I'm curious. Instead of her answering my questions, she goes on a full-fledged attack. And that's when I know, oh, I'm on to something. So I look even further. So after I get these messages, we started looking at the women who we believed are a part of this organization, because we don't know who's a part, because it's a secret. It's a secret. So we don't really know we know who the two main Sister International people, we know them two women are a part of it. But we don't know who the other members are because it's a secret. It's a secret society. But we can tell because they have outings. They do things together. And that's when we can see. That's when you can see who they socialize with. These are going to be the members of the secret society, of the people who think, these women who think they can control the information about the Gambia. So I started looking through the pages of the women who I think are members. I think Cynthia's a member, and y'all know I stay on her channel. I'm coming back to you, Cynthia. I've just been busy with more important things. Now tonight, I'm looking, we're looking, and then we see somebody who looks interesting. And this somebody was at an outing with Veronica when they went to do that, whatever they were doing, calling on spirits at the ocean. They don't even know what they were doing. Playing with some spirits. All those women, Those are her inner circle. Those are Veronica's inner circle. So I started looking at this inner circle. And then I realized Aja, a freak, was a member. You all know Aja, a freak. You remember Aja, a freak, don't we? Let me make sure I got all this right. Um, yeah, I was attacked for doing all this, for bringing this up, for questioning this. Okay, so let me get y'all comments first. So you guys know who Aja Afrique is, right? Cynthia's one of Cynthia's friends. Hey, hey, how you doing? Yes, hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. The watchers are never gonna hit the like button. They're here to learn something, and I'm glad. Stay tracking these people, Kiki. Yes, because we do. We need answers. They think I'm going to stop. Why would I stop? Why would I stop? Because you told me to? Because you asked me nicely? You asked me not. They have the nerve to say that, y'all. They asked me nicely. They asked you nicely to stop. So what that mean? I'm supposed to stop? Because you asked me nicely? I asked you nicely what happened to Audrey. I asked you nicely what happened to Beverly. I asked you nicely what happened to Veronica. And all you tell me is you're going to call my job. That's what you tell me. You're going to try to get me fired from my job. That's what you tell me. You're going to sue me in court. And you think that's supposed to stop me? I'm confused. That's supposed to stop me because you're trying to control my First Amendment right. I have a freedom of speech. I can ask whatever questions I want to ask. And I could ask them as many times as I want to ask them. I'm not the YouTuber who practiced stalking. That's Travel with Tay Tay. If you don't believe me, go to Miss Black's channel. She just got a stalking protection order against her. Okay? I don't do that. I don't do that. You people don't even know the difference. You don't even know the difference. So I'm going to stay tracing you. I'm going to continue to ask for answers. I have a right to know what happened to these women. We have a right to know. We go to this country. We need to feel safe in this country. And you have information, but you're not giving us this information because you what? What? You don't want to mess up your consultation fees? Is that what this is all about? You don't want us to stop coming here? So y'all get heavily involved in juju, witchcraft, and black magic? And y'all mind control these women? Because there's no way Veronica would be with Jack. No way. She may give him some money in passing, but she's not going to be his mate. And she's not going to be his business partner. She's not going to be any of that in the United States. But all of a sudden, she goes to the Gambia and she starts dating bumpsters because she's a member of Sisters International and they're known for dating bumpsters. The whole crew dates bumpsters. Those are not Gambian men. People don't get it twisted. Gambian men don't have time to. When do Gambian men have time to go to the beach? When do they have time to hang out on the beach? When do they have time to do all of that? Unless they're on vacation, and that's for what, a week or 2 weeks? Or unless it's on Sunday. And if they're on vacation, baby, they're not hanging out at the beach. These are not even Gambian men. These are bumpsters who the State Department, the U.S. State Department warns you, don't talk to these men. Do not get involved with these men. The lady, the China lady, the lady who was in China, Susan Thaler, she just said when she got out, they use mind control on you. They use some type of witchcraft that is mind control. I've been telling you this and telling you this and telling you this. You're dealing with people who believe in the spirit world. We don't believe in the spirit world like that. We only believe in the spirit world on trick or treat and Halloween. We don't believe like that. Even the most holiest spiritual person here cannot touch the spirituality in Africa. That's where it comes from. That's where it was birthed. The spirits are alive and well in Africa. And you go over there playing. You go over there inviting spirits in. You go over there dealing with men who know about love spells, who know about sex magic, who know about all of this. And you go and play with them. And she's not warning you about that. But she's consulting you. She's consulting you. You're paying her to guide you. But what do you see? You see them on the beach with the bumpsters, dancing and singing and partying. They're not telling you that's the devil. That's the devil. And he's going to get your mind. And he's going to get your mind an unfair way. He's going to get your mind a spiritual way. And you ain't going to even know how to fight that. Because for one, you don't believe in that. Because you're a Christian. And Christians don't believe in that. There's no one greater than Jesus. You can't touch me because I'm a Christian. They love those type. They love them. They love them. Because even Jesus told you about the Holy Spirit. Even your Jesus, the people who worship him like he's God, he even told you, there's somebody greater than me. There's somebody that's going to come after me who's greater than me. And that's the Holy Spirit. He even told you about the Spirit. Y'all thought he was making it up? I guess the Christians forgot about the Holy Spirit. But that's the only thing that can protect you. Yeah. It's the Holy Spirit. You got to fight fire with fire. You can't throw apples when somebody's throwing oranges. Spirit against spirit. The comforter that's going to protect you. But we don't believe in none of that. We don't believe in none of that. So we go over there like fools. We go over there willy-nilly, believing Sisters International, believing they don't have an ulterior motive, believing they're not milking us for money. And they all are. They all are. So like I was saying, I went back and I looked at who's on her team. Who's on her team? And that's when I found Aja Freak. Yeah. That all this withholding information, it's got to be a crime. I just can't find it, y'all. But this got to be criminal. This got to be a crime. Because if this was happening here, y'all would know that woman, them two women, they would be in jail. They would get the boys, we go after them. They'd be like, oh no, hold up, wait a minute. You telling them to come to the west side of Dayton? And you not telling them what's going on the west side of Dayton? You making them think it's lovely and it's dangerous over there? And you hooking them up with the Dayton View boys? And you not telling them who the Dayton View boys are? That sound like a RICO charge to me. That sound like conspiracy. We all working together to get this money. And if it costs you your life, or if it costs you your mind, like it's cost Aja a freak, because she done lost her mind. So what? So be it. So be it. But y'all see, it's turning on them now. It's turning on them now. Veronica withheld information from us. And look what happened. Audrey withheld information from us. All these people was a part of their little clickety click clack clack. They knew they was withholding information. They was in on the withholding information. But look what happened, like Malcolm X says, when the chicken come home to roost. It came to your home to roost, Veronica. It came home to your home to roost, Audrey. They wasn't telling us, and they knew it. I showed y'all the video where Veronica said, I'm only releasing this to a few. Why? Why? Why not release it to all of us? Because you don't want us to know? You don't want us to know? And y'all over in Africa playing with the spirit world? Well, y'all done made the spirits mad. Y'all done made them mad. And unfortunately, y'all not on the right side. Y'all done made them mad. I ain't never seen them this bad. They won't let me leave the Gambia for nothing. Oh, thank you, cousin. You looking beautiful too. I saw this picture of you. I wanted to post it. I was like, no, I better ask her first. You look really pretty. But you know that runs in our family. But yeah, I mean, I don't believe these people. The blonde haired one does look like, yes. Look like a witch. It did, yes. And they want to be witches, y'all. They want to be witches. But see, witches are born. Witches aren't made. Okay? These wannabe witches, they're the dangerous kind of witches. Because they don't even know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. Because witches that are born witches will never be doing what these people are doing. Because they know, like I told you, like Malcolm X said, them chickens is going to come home to roost. They're going to come home. It's going to, whatever you do, it's going to come back to you. You withheld all this information about people being hurt, about people being harmed, about what the bumpsters really do. Because you know they getting these women's property. You know they got all of Audrey's property. Did you come on YouTube and tell any of us that? No. Did you come on YouTube with Sisters International and tell us, oh, the family got her house. The family got her property. The family got it. Him and his family and his wife and his kids got everything. They'll be in America soon, I'm sure. They didn't tell us that. Because they being mind controlled too, but they don't think so. They don't think so. Them two stupid broads, they don't think so. But them, whoever they messing with, them men got them under control. Whoever they think is their friend, they got them under control. And they don't even know it. They don't even know it. They think they're smart. But they're using them to get the women here, to get the women in the Gambia. And once that dries up and they have no more use for you because you can't bring any money there, what are they going to do to you? You think they're going to keep you around? You think they really love you? You think they even really like you? Jack couldn't stand Veronica. And a blind man could see that. He couldn't even give this woman eye contact. Y'all didn't notice that? If a man love you, if a man like you, he can't take his eyes off of you. He's always looking in your eyes. Especially an African man. They love to look at you. They love beautiful things. Jack couldn't even look at her. Y'all didn't notice that? I noticed that when we was watching the video about January, when they were at his house, and she was laughing because she didn't realize that they do have seasons. The seasons aren't just, they're just not like our seasons, but they're seasons. And Jack thought that was just so ignorant that she was laughing. And y'all didn't notice how he was looking at her? Y'all didn't pick that up? See, those are the things you got to pick up. Those are the things you got to pay attention to. If this African man ain't looking at me when he talking to me, if this African man ain't looking at me when he laughing and smiling, if you don't never turn around and catch that African man just looking at you and smiling, that African man ain't loving you, honey. He don't love you. He don't love you. Yeah, I think they witches too. They're wannabe witches because, like I said, a real witch is born. That's why they're called a coven. They're born. This is something they're born into, generation after generation after generation after generation. These people don't woke up and went to Africa and said, oh, I'm going to be a witch. I'm going to use mind control. I'm going to do whatever I need to do to try to get these men, to try to get these money, to try to get these women to do whatever I tell them to do. And somebody told them, oh, if you say this spell, because words are nothing but spells, then you can accomplish that. So these foolish women have done that, and they've angered the gods. And that's something I wouldn't want to do. To threaten to contact someone's ploy is to, yeah, to say at least they truly reflects, yeah, it does, their character as low-life people that, yes, they are. And they have contact. Travel with Tay Tay has contacted them several times. She's contacted the state of Ohio. She's contacted everybody. And you know what they told her? It's so bad that my job won't even answer the phone when they see it's her. They have caller ID. They don't even take her messages. The state of Ohio has told her, ma'am, you just might need to call the police because they know the police are going to do nothing. 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 But this is what you do because they don't have a job. They don't have a job. Because if they had a job, they would know, oh, she's not breaking no rules, laws at her job. She's not doing none of that. She don't even talk about her job. We talk about her job. We bring it up. Because they hate the fact that I'm a somebody and they're a nobody. They hate the fact that I'm everything they wish they could be. And they know it and I know it. And that's why they can't stand me, because they know that I know. Like we used to say, game recognize game. And I recognize they lame game and they recognize my game. And they know they can't go heads up with me on my worst day. On my worst day. So I don't even know why they started it with me. Because God needed to bring this out. That's why. That's why. That's why. Hey, Virgo son. That's why. Because this stuff is crazy. This is really crazy. This woman on here done lost her everlasting mind. And that's what they'll do, honey. Oh, hey, Crazy, how you doing? But that's what they'll do, honey. They will drive you crazy. They will drive, hey, Miss Pinky. That's one of the things, okay? They either drive you crazy, they make you go mad. And this woman, Africa, a freak, don't even think she's mad. She thinks she's spiritual. She do. She thinks she's a witch too. See, she's a wannabe witch too. She done went to Africa and became a wannabe witch too. Okay? And this wannabe witch, these spirits done got in her head, and she done lost her mind. But she don't think so. She thinks she's so up at a spiritual level. She's ascended so high that we just don't understand her. I'm about to play it for y'all in a minute because this was crazy. But that's what I'm saying. God will make your enemy your footstool. He used her to confirm everything that I've been saying. Everything. Veronica was obviously a classy and beautiful lady. One of conviction they disliked. That's exactly why. Because see, they knew she was a somebody too. And see, somebody can't run with nobody's. I don't know what happened to her, but something happened to her here, and I can't trace it. But it caused her a lot of hurt. And for some reason, I think it had to do with her family. And if it had to do with her family, I'm really not going to talk about it. But something caused her a lot of hurt and a lot of pain. A lot of hurt and a lot of pain and a lot of disappointment. And she left here with that, instead of staying here and dealing with that hurt and that pain. She left here and she went back. She went to Africa trying to deal with that hurt and that pain. And that just set her up as a victim. Because when you're hurt, when you're hurting and when you're in pain, you're sending out victim energy. You're sending out, I can be victimized. You're sending out, I'm weak, I'm vulnerable. And predators sense that. They sense that because they're seeing this lady is beautiful. This lady is classy. Why is this lady over here with Sisters International? Why is this lady running with them? Why is this lady over here in the Gambia on the beach with the bumpsters? She clearly don't belong. This lady could cook. I know, except for Harmony, I've never seen anybody bake like that in the Gambia. Not only could this lady bake, this lady could cook. So much so that people would buy her food. None of them were classy like that. None of them had skills like that. That's why I'm telling you this was jealousy. This was all the main spirit, because we're talking about spirits. And if y'all don't understand spirits, and Christians, y'all should understand spirits. There's a spirit, because the Bible talk about the spirit of jealousy, the spirit of envy. They'll make you do things that you wouldn't normally do. You can't entertain the spirit of jealousy. You can't sit down and have conversations with the spirit of envy, because that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing when you sit down and say, she thinks she's cute. She thinks she has skills. She thinks she can do this and she thinks she can do that. She thinks she's somebody. Who is she to think that? That's jealousy. That's envy. Wonder why he like her and he don't like me. Wonder why she got a husband and I don't. Her husband must be fake. Because who would want her and not want me? That's jealousy. That's envy. And I can tell by these women's conversations, they not only have had conversations with jealousy and envy, they've embodied them. These spirits live in these people in the Gambia. They're so full of jealousy and envy, they can't even function. They can't even think straight. They're so jealous and envious of each other. That's the impetus behind all of this. All of this. I can't beat you up and up. So I'm going to go get some witchcraft and some juju. I know you're not going to like me. You're not going to normally like me. You would never talk to me in your right mind. So I'm going to get some juju and some witchcraft, and I'm going to manipulate the situation. I'm going to manipulate your mind. So you're going to do what I want you to do. These are the games being played in Africa, people. They don't play fair. They don't play the same games we play. And we're going over there thinking they playing the same games we playing. No. While we're playing checkers, baby, they playing chess. And it's checkmate, okay? And they disliked her. Yes, they did dislike her. They disliked her. I believe that. I truly believe they disliked her. I truly believe they disliked her. Hey, how you doing, Miss Toure? I truly believe that. I truly believe they disliked her. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. Yeah, I truly believe that. I truly believe they did not like her. They were jealous of her and everything else. I watched the video of the ex-Satanist claiming there is a network of witches and warlocks running. It is. Oh my God, Jesus. Oh my God, Jesus. It is. It is. It is. It was a school here. UN did a story about it. UN did a story about this. UN did this, people, a long time ago. Chief Amechi. Go look at his video about Chief Amechi and see who the people are who went to that school. It was a school, people. This is what they're learning. People are going to school to learn this stuff. Do y'all know what happened to Chief Amechi? He wanted to join a sect that it was not in his bloodline. He wanted to join a Mami Wata sect. He was not in his bloodline. And like I told you, witches are born, not made. They told him, no, you cannot be initiated into our what we believe, into what we this is our bloodline. This is not a joke. This is not a game. You can't just wake up one day and say, I'm part of this Mami Wata sect. You can't do that. They said no. But somehow he found somebody. He found somebody and he paid them. And they let him join. They let him go through the initiation. But guess what? When this man got back to the United States in Atlanta, 3 days later, that man passed away. Until this day, nobody knows why. Nobody knows why. And James did a story about that they're training these witches, these wannabe witches and these wannabe warlocks, and they're sending them to Africa. And they're in Africa. They're on YouTube. I'm sure you're watching some of them, and you don't even realize it. You don't even realize it. And that's their hidden agenda. Yeah. Yes. They're acting like they're doing certain things, but oh no. Oh no. They want to spread this agenda. Hey, Andrew, how you doing? Yes, this is it. Probably got, but see, that's what we were trying to figure out. Do they have life insurance on these ladies? Because I don't know. I don't know. But I bet you Sisters International know. She probably the one saying, oh, I'll be your next to Ken. I'll be, since you don't have anybody over here, because in one of the posts she was telling them, let's make plans. Make sure you make your plans. Make sure you have your things in order. Now just think, y'all. They don't have any family over there. She's pretending to be everybody's best friend. I wonder how many people put her down for a beneficiary. I'm going to donate everything to Sisters International. We don't know. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Hit the like button. Right. We don't know. We don't know any of that. We got to speculate because we don't know, because everything is a secret. Just watching going through our world today. We don't know. We have to speculate. So we got to do like I do, and I got to go back and see who's involved in this. Because nobody's saying who's involved. So like I said, Africa Freak is involved. And Africa Freak done lost her mind. He always looked like he had a secret. Who looked like they had a secret? I missed it, y'all. Somebody looked like they had a secret. He was embarrassing him. Jack, he wasn't a Jamaican. Who y'all talking about? Oh, this must be somebody they talking about. Okay. So let me go on. I didn't notice he wasn't that interested in what she was saying. Yeah, he wasn't. He was never interested. Oh, y'all talking about Jack. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Wait a minute, let me go back now. Okay. He did. He was embarrassed. She was embarrassed. She was embarrassing Jack. He wasn't a Jamaican. No, he wasn't a Jamaican. Jack was not a Jamaican. Jack was, I don't know what Jack was, but he wasn't no Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Jack. Okay. I did. He always looked like he had he did. He looked like he was hiding something constantly. Yes. Yes, he did. Like he was on the run. You know how people be on the run from the law all the time, and they always be looking shifty because they wondering if the police coming, like that. Jack was not no Jamaican. I don't know what Jack was. Jack was shifty. Um, no, he was never interested in what she was saying. Remember when she was talking about they had to move and she was all upset and ready to go into a political revolt about it? And he was like, well, it's no big deal. Everybody got to move. You know? No, he wasn't into what she had to say. That was just something he was doing at that particular time. Okay? Pinky Wells, did he not look happy when Veronica was talking about Jack? No, he did not. He didn't care. He didn't care. That's the first thing I noticed, how he wasn't involved in the conversation. He didn't care. He trying to push him in. Yeah, she was trying to push him into business. That's what I got to. She could care less about that. She was trying to push him into a business. When I first saw the blonde-haired one as a part of Juliet's group, wait a minute, Juliet's group? She was a part of Juliet's group, and now she's talking about Juliet like a dog? Are y'all serious? So she wanted him. Oh, wow. I thought she eluded evil, an evil aura. I knew from then that it would not last with Juliet. Believe she is jealous of Juliet. Yeah. Told you. The underlining thing here is the spirit of jealousy. You got to recognize the spirits you're dealing with. And who entertains the spirit of jealousy? Weak, insecure people. And you don't deal with weak, insecure people because they'll bite you. They're like a little dog. You know those little weak, insecure dogs that's always yapping, 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 and they'll bite you? You don't never want to deal with anybody weak and insecure because this is the type of stuff they do. I want to withhold power. I want to withhold information because that gives me power. Because I'm a weak, insecure, wannabe witch. I want to take Juliet's place so bad. They all did. Smiling all up in this woman's face. I didn't even know she knew Juliet. The way she talked about that woman. These people are evil. These people are evil. These people are just downright evil. They came to do what they did. Just like the Dusty Divas came to destroy, invest, relocate Africa. They came to try to take it over for real, but they weren't intellectually abreast to take it over. They couldn't do it. They weren't smart enough to take it over. They thought they could, but they didn't have the intellectual capacity to run an international organization. So they really tried to take it over. They tried to run it, but they couldn't. So then they just let it flop. Same thing with this lady. I want to be Juliet, but I don't have the sense or the mindset, the mental capacity to be Juliet. So I'm going to wait for things to happen to Juliet, and then I'm going to jump on top of that. And then I'm going to talk. I'm going to be the spokeswoman in the Gambia. See, weak people. They all want to be the leader of this preschool class that they're all in. They are also jealous of you too, Kiki. They want they want to hurt me bad. Oh yeah. That ain't no lie. They want to hurt me bad. They want to hurt me bad. Yeah. And I know it. But like Tupac say, I'm knowing. I know they want to hurt me bad. I know. And they know that I know. And they don't went to their little gods to try to ask to hurt me. But guess what they said? Oh no, we can't touch her. Oh no. There's certain people that God says no. He says, touch not my prophet and do my anointed no harm. And real spiritual people know that. And they will never touch the anointed. And they will never touch the prophet. Because you know why? Because it's going to come back on you. It's going to come back on whoever tried to touch them. And it's going to come back on the person who paid them to try to touch them. Yes. So I'm aware. I know. I know. And since I've been doing this series, they've amped it up. They've amped it up. Because one time, y'all, I had a real bad dream. It was terrible. And see, I normally tie my hair up, okay? I always keep my head tied up. But this night, my scarf came off. Yeah, imagine that. And guess what, y'all? I had a terrible dream. Terrible, unspeakable dream that I couldn't say to anybody. I just started praying, covered myself with the blood, and I'm like, okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm doing God's will long as I'm walking with the Holy Spirit, long as I'm walking on God's side, long as I'm doing what God told me to do and not what Kiki want to do, then I'm fine. And then I get a post from somebody talking about sweet dreams, talking about acting like they was caring about Veronica and what was going on. But at the end, y'all talking about rest in peace. And then you see 3 caskets and 3 urns. And then have sweet dreams. I was like, really? 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 These are the games y'all want to play? Do you know whoever that person was who tried to send something my way? Do you know what that's going to cost that person? And they were fully aware of before they did it. The Spirit told them, oh, you cannot do this. And if you do this, you're going to pay for it. For one, it ain't going to work. And number 2, it's going to come back on you. Now, if you want to play this game, then play this game. But only a real person, a spiritual person would know that. These wannabe people, they don't know that. They just playing. They just doing what they think they know how to do. And that's why things are coming back on them. I would advise them not to mess with you. Your ancestors have your back. Yes. Yes. And the thing about it, do you know how many Africans have came and told me that? Africans have came and told me, do you know you are special to your ancestors and no one can do anything to you, because if they try, they'll come after them. I said, I don't send my ancestors after anybody. My friend laughed at me. And you know what he said? Oh, Kiki, you don't understand the spirit world. You don't understand. When they love you, they do what they want to do. They do what they want to do. They come after anybody who messes with you. And you don't have to ask them. They're going to do that because you belong to them. So, you know how many Africans have told me that? So, that's why I laugh at these people. But thank you. Thank you. That's why I laugh at these people. Because, see, I'm not out here doing what I want to do. I'm doing what God told me to do. I'm doing what my grandmothers told me to do. They tell me it's wrong. It's wrong for women to go to Africa and look for love, and then they get unalived by doing that. They get taken advantage because they want to be loved. Why? What is wrong with a Black woman having love? What is wrong with that? What is wrong with her being loved to the day she died? What is wrong with that? Why is that so horrible for a middle-aged woman to want to find love? Why is that so horrible? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. My phone is ringing. Why is that so horrible? Hold on, y'all. It's going to stop. Hold on, it's coming back. Wait a minute. Hold on. Why is that such a crime? Why is that such a crime, y'all? Hold on, let me put some lip gloss on. My lips getting dry. Why is that such a crime? That's what I want to know. Why is that such a crime? Why is it a crime? Yeah, okay. Okay. Why is that a crime? Because you want love and it becomes a crime. Now this person is texting me. But anyway, that's what they're telling me. This is wrong, Kiki. This is wrong. These women are being taken advantage of the at the most vulnerable time in their life. The most vulnerable times in their life, and they're being taken advantage of. And it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. No, it is not right. Okay. Honestly, what is so lit about the Gambia, and why are so many? See, exactly. She said, "What is so lit?" I don't know if this is the woman, but that's what I'm asking. When I go there, yeah, I'm looking around. It's the witchcraft. The witchcraft draws you in. It draws in. Cause see, y'all gotta remember, in the church when we was little, we was taught that spirits hover over certain places. Okay, certain spirits hover over certain places, and they control those places. That manipulation spirit, that spirit that I'm going to get everything you got, hovers over the Gambia. It hovers over there. And it has people there who are manipulators, and they draw in other manipulators because the manipulating spirits recognize their spiritual partners. They're like, oh, this is the land of the manipulators. Oh, it's a whole bunch of African American manipulators over here. It's a whole bunch of wannabe African American witches and warlocks over here. They're practicing this wannabe witchcraft over here. I can go over here to Africa, to the Gambia, and find out about this. And I can get involved in it. Yeah. Yes. This is a new lip gloss. I don't know if I like it. I'm sorry. But yes. So this is what they're doing. This is exactly what they're doing. Well, and I'm saying the same thing. Why? But see, when the spirit is pulling you, when these people are on YouTube and you're watching them, the spirit comes through the internet, y'all. Don't think the spirit can't come through the internet. It's electricity. It's energy. Energy moves. Energy transforms. Energy can go where it wants to go. So these people are connecting with you on a spiritual level. Even on Facebook, that's energy. You're connected energetically. And these people have you drawing you in, and you're believing it, and you're believing it, and you're believing it, and you're believing it. And especially if you're vulnerable, especially if you're at a time in your life where you're weak and you're hurting and you're vulnerable and you're lonely, especially then. And this is what they want. They want you to be at that point in your life. What are they running down from? What I've learned, Gambia is a Muslim country. Please give, yes, exactly. Okay. It's the sex tourism. That's what it is. Because most of the people who go there, okay, these people, they clearly can't get relationships with whatever country that they're from, including most of these American people, okay? Most of them. But what I found from most of the American people that I've been talking about, they're not going there for sex tourism. They're going there on this spiritual quest to get themselves together spiritually. And then once they get there, because these women are telling them, oh, I'm connecting with God. Oh, I'm connecting with the earth. Oh, I'm connecting with this. Oh, I'm connecting with that. I've lost so much weight. But they're not telling you I'm losing weight because I'm hungry. They're not telling you I'm practicing witchcraft, trying to get some money the quick way, because there ain't no money over here to be made because nobody has money. They don't understand the economics of Africa. Because, see, let me explain to you. If you're selling something for $20 US dollars, you got to live in an African country where the citizens have 20 US dollars to spare. Gambians don't have that. They don't have that. So these people aren't making any money. They're not selling their goods to anybody because you know they're not selling their stuff for less than $20 because then $20 is nothing. So who are they going to prey on? Us. So y'all, we got to hurry up because I want to get to this video. So they're running over there for sex tourism. And the Americans are running over there, though. I think they're running over there for some spiritual awakening, and they're running into these wannabe witches. That's what I'm thinking is going on with them. YouTube channel, Web Nation Africa. I moved from the U.S. to Gambia on a one. Yeah, this is her. This was the interview. That's her, y'all. That's who we about to talk about. But she done lost her mind. I wonder if the Sisters International crew stopped making videos because of you. They have not uploaded in a while. Well, because, honey, I'm watching every video they upload. I'm watching everyone. So they better come correct. When they do come, they better come correct. They better come correct. Because they know they dirty. They know what I'm saying is true. If I was a liar, they would have proved I was a liar by now. All of these people I've talked about would have proved. Y'all heard me talk about I don't know how many people. Has any of them proved I'm lying? No. I show y'all the receipts. I don't have time to lie. I don't have time to make up stories. I don't have time to lie. I'm busy. I really am. I'm a busy person. I do this to help my community because I love my community. I love Black people. That's why I do this. I do this because I love my people. I love where I come from. Because Black women are supposed to be yeah, exactly. We're supposed to be miserable and mules till we die. Exactly. Exactly. So how dare you want love? How dare you want that? And this is what we get. This is what we get. Taken advantage of by people who look just like us. And they in cahoots with the people over there doing this. They got to be in cahoots with the bumpsters because all Sister International are with the bumpsters. Oh, this is deep. I think the ones who do or did not have a manipulative spirit, she's right. They have. Because they couldn't take it. Because if you don't have that manipulation spirit, you can't stay there. You can't. Not for long periods of time. You got to go. You got to go. Because everything is about manipulating you, manipulating the other person. You going to manipulate this person going to manipulate that person. You really got to really be a strong spiritual person not to become a manipulator when the spirit of manipulation hovers over you like that. It's the spirit. It is the spirit in that area. Black American women can get men in America, but they... Wait a minute, let me make this bigger so I can see it. Hold on, let me put this up here, y'all. So she said Black American women can get men in America, but the caliber of men they want, they're not going to, they're not. The caliber of man, she's right. They can get them, but the caliber of the man they want, he's not going. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And they act a certain way. You know what I mean? I know exactly what she's talking about. Who would move to Africa with no right? Who would? Who would? That's what I'm telling you. See, they're throwing that out there to these people who are desperate. I don't have any money. I'm desperate in the United States. I'm not making it. I'm being evicted. I can't pay my bills. So what am I going to do? I'm going to run to Africa. They're telling me I can live in Africa. I can live over there. So I'm going to run over there. See, she's throwing out that manipulation net when she know that's a lie. She know you can't live in Africa with no money. You daggone sure can't live in the Gambia with no money. She know that's a lie. I have ancestors from an African country and I want to visit. Yes, and that's what you should do. And that's how I look at it. I'm going to visit the countries where my grandparents come from. I'm going to pay respect to my grandparents. That's what I'm doing. So I don't go there like these people are going there. I don't go there and be disrespectful in no shape, form, or fashion. But this stuff that we're doing over there, that's what's going on. They are Caribbean and African people who look at Black Americans as a lick, not a distant cousin. And that's what they looking at us as. That's money. They got dollars. And they're stupid. They think we're dumb too. They really think we're dumb. They really think we're dumb. They really think we're dumb. Okay? So they count on us being dumb too. They count on that. So the jealousy aspect, I'm really believing that this jealousy aspect is the impetus behind all this witchcraft use. Okay? So why do I think it's jealousy, y'all? And I think it played a role in all of these women's demise. All of these women. Because we were never warned. Jealousy has to be it. I want you to come here. You got some money. Somebody passed away. You got away from your job. They gave you some money. You got some retirement money. I'm over here struggling. I don't have any money. I've used all of my little money. I want some of your money. Let me get you over here so I can get some of your money. And that's what I think. That's what I truly think is going on. I think they deliberately give false information or no information about what goes on over there because, like I said, they want to keep us blinded. They want to keep us blinded and they want to keep us coming. They want to keep that steady. And wait till I play this video, y'all. The crazy one, the one that done lost her mind, Africa a freak, the spirit world. And that's what they do. They make you tell on yourself. They make you tell. They make you tell. When I finish this, y'all, I'm going to finish early because I want y'all to go watch some Nollywood movies tonight so y'all can know what's going on in the Gambia. Okay? And I want y'all to watch some Mama G movies. Not when she's a gangster, but the ones about the spirit, about the spirits and how they operate. Watch Backfire. That's an old one. And that'll lead you to some more. But this is what women are doing. Nollywood done told us all about it. They done put you on game a long time ago. So you can't say, if you don't know, you don't want to know. And people say, oh, Nollywood's not real. Oh, Nollywood is real. Nollywood is really, really real. And they warned us a long time ago about what goes on in Africa. But we didn't believe it. But we probably didn't know. So I'm telling you now, when we finish here, go watch a Nollywood movie. They're all on YouTube. Put in witchcraft, put in Nollywood. Put in juju, put in Nollywood. Put in black magic, put in Nollywood movie. And they're going to school you real quick. And what they showing you, that's exactly how they gather together in their little coven and they meet up at night. That's exactly what's going on in the Gambia. Don't you think it's not? We're deliberately giving false information or no information about the safety of single women in the Gambia. The State Department warns us it ain't safe. They telling us all day, every day, stay away from the bumpsters. But who do we see partying with the bumpsters? Sisters International. These women are isolated from their family and their friends. But like I said, Aja Afrique gonna tell you what I told you. That's the game plan. That's the game plan to isolate you, to make you think I'm your only friend. Because then when something happened to you, my name is on the paperwork and I get it all. I'm sorry. She gonna tell you. She gonna tell you. Because see, that's part of it. When they go mad, they gotta confess their sins. They gotta confess. She's telling you everything I said, everything I've been saying. And this woman done lost her mind. She rapping like a 2-year-old. Like a 2-year-old. They are isolated from, they're isolated from. Veronica wanted to, she didn't warn us either, y'all. She didn't want us either. And that's what I told y'all earlier. Okay, instead they continue to encourage us. They continue to encourage us to come to the Gambia. They continue to this day. They still encouraging women, single women, to come to the Gambia. Why? Why? Aja Free gonna tell you. Because there's money to be made. There's money to be made. It's that we making it rain, 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 rain. And Aja Free gonna tell you. They don't want the rain to stop. So they controlling Sisters International. Get on there. Get on there. Get them women over here. Get them over here. Get them to join your little group. And then once they get there, they belong to us. But her too. Them two too. And the sick one, them two, yeah. It ain't going to end well for them two either. It's not. I don't mean nothing bad to happen to them, but I'm just telling y'all the truth. When you play with the devil, it don't end well. It don't end well. It ain't going to end well for none of them. Black Acres ain't going to end well for them either. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but it ain't. It ain't. They out there in the middle of nowhere, talking about they rich, in the middle of all these poor people, paying these people little to nothing, talking about, oh, I pay them good compared to Gambian standards. Did you really say that? It ain't gonna end well, y'all. You can't get involved with the devil. You cannot lay down with the devil and think it's gonna end well. You can't call yourself a witch and a warlock and think it's gonna end well. Because see, first of all, they mad because you disrespecting their belief system. So they mad about that. These spirits is mad about that. Because you don't know nothing about what you're doing, but you're doing it. You're doing it. And that's why it can't end well. It will never end well. Why they all look like Skeletor? Y'all didn't notice that? How they all look like Skeletor. Why? Why they all look bad? They all got that same look. Because they all together. And they let y'all know. They let us know that they all down with each other. Because they all let me know who was down with Cynthia and Rick when they eating them collard greens. Everybody who bought them little collard greens, that was a way to let us know. We down with Bag no matter what y'all say. No matter how Bag used y'all. No matter how much they took y'all money. No matter how they took that ancestral homeland. No matter about how they did that. That communal land. It doesn't matter. We still down with them. We support the dirt that we do in the Gambia. And how dare y'all say something about it? Now give us y'all money. Because that's what that's about. Yeah, so they withhold this information. And they don't want us to be successful in Africa. They don't. That's why they withhold the information. Because if they wanted you to be successful, they would give you all the information that you need to be successful. They don't. They don't give you any information. They give you what they want you to know. Like I said, jealousy has a strong hold on all of these people. That jealous, envious spirit, it rules the women over there. It rules them. And the men. And the men. Because it ain't just the women. Because Rick does it too. Rick does it too. He said on his, and I showed y'all what he was telling y'all, he was putting a spell on all y'all. To give them your money pretty much. And you see them people was giving them his money. They was giving him money. But the spell wore off. So I think jealousy, yes, it played a huge role in this what's going on over there. They get jealous of you. So I want to take you out. So I'm going to go to the marabou and I'm going to pay this marabou to try to put a spell on you. And then I'm going to take you out that way. And you're just one less person that I got to compete with because I don't have no skills anyway. If you do a group tour to any African country, I would like to go. Oh, that would be nice. A group tour would be really nice. That would be really nice, and that would be a lot of fun. So if y'all want to go on a group tour, email me, okay? Let me know and tell me what country y'all want to go to, and then we'll make it happen. Yes, I know for a fact AA's living in the Gambia without residual income. Look at that, are hungry. Forgive me, no offense, if anyone is on this chat is from there. Gambia, oh, I can't say that. I can't say that. Because Gambia is very beautiful now. It's really changing, Starburst. It's developing. They got money, money, money. So guess what? Oh, it's nice. It's nice. It's for you. You gotta have money. That's the place where you gotta have money. If you don't have money, you don't belong in Gambia. Period. You don't belong there. It was a dump, but it ain't no more. It ain't no more. They're fixing that place up. Right now, what we got to worry about is the spiritual aspect of it. These people are doing some evil things and they're unleashing some evil spirits. They're calling on some evil spirits. Because, see, the good ancestors, the good spirits ain't going to mess with them. Because they know they ain't right. And they know they ain't got a right to do what they trying to do. So they're not going to even acknowledge them. So it's only the lesser spirits who will acknowledge them. And those are the evil ones. So we got to get rid of this evil spirit, this evilness that is hovering over the Gambia. That's the danger now. That's the problem now. That's the problem now. North America, okay. Nollywood is still telling you the truth about what's going on in Africa. It sure is. But they want to say it ain't true. Oh yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm gonna watch some tonight. So I can get a deeper understanding of what the heck this is. I mean, why you would sell your soul and how these people are being controlled. Like Sisters International, they don't think they're being controlled. They don't think somebody's controlling them, but they are. They are. They are. Somebody's coming up off of you too, honey. They are. I lived there for more than 6 months. Oh, wow. God bless your heart. I don't know how I couldn't do it. Nollywood movies will help you learn much about Africa real quick. It will. They will. That's why I'm telling you to watch them. Watch it tonight so you can get a deeper understanding of what I'm talking about, because they're going to do a whole movie about manipulation spirit and the spirit of jealousy and witchcraft and voodoo and what weak people will try to do. And it's going to show you what happens in the end, especially when you try to mess with God's people. They warn you, don't mess with God's people. It's not cool for single women to get down and dirty. No, it is not. It is not. It's not cool for single women to get down and dirty nowhere in Africa. When you're a single woman, you need to lay low. Women don't carry themselves like that in Africa. And if you carry yourself like that, you better expect something to happen to you, because it's going to. Tay making another video. She always making videos. She always making videos, honey. I want to go visit Tanzania. For some reason, I'm getting good vibes every time I see a visit. Tanzania has had a lot of women pass away over there also. I just haven't had a chance to talk about it. But people have asked me to talk about the women dying suspiciously the same way in Tanzania. Only ones buying in Gambia are AAs from each other. Can't speak on those UK. Everybody bullying business. So AA, yeah, building, I'm sorry, everybody building businesses so AAs can support them. And the AA money can only go so far. That's why I'm telling y'all, it's all because they can't market their business to the Gambians, because Gambians are not paying you it. They don't have an extra $20. Yo, everybody's skinny because everybody doing the same thing. Everybody doing the same thing. They playing God in the Gambia. Yeah, they are. They think they are. They think they're God. You hear Rick say he's God. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in God anymore. They believe they're God. See, their mind has been gone. That's what I'm telling you. Their minds are gone. They went over there and they got involved with these evil people who playing games with them, making them think, oh, I'm showing you. Oh, I don't like this lipstick, y'all. This I don't like this lip gloss. They're playing games with you. They're making you think, oh, it's one way, but it's not. You know, it's the kind of lip gloss to make your lips dry. You know what I'm talking about? I don't like it. The made in China one. I might gonna have to wipe this off. Okay, let me see this one. I wanted to see where the people with the money live in the Gambia, like these rich Europeans. Exactly, I wanted to see that too. But unfortunately, they don't have a neighborhood like that. They say they live in Bruceby, but you could still see not so nice houses there too. So I don't know where the rich like how Nigeria has like Banana Island, Victoria Island, and you don't see nothing but mansions after mansion after mansion after mansion. I didn't see that neighborhood in the Gambia. I have no desire to go back. Wow. I know. See, that's how it'll do you. They are working for wickedness. Why promotion of Africa? Yeah, they are working for wickedness. Because they want you to come because they want the consultation fees. Africans mostly tell the truth about their issues. It is on, yes, the expats who, exactly. She's right. They'll tell you. They will tell you. Because we're dealing with the expats. We're trusting them. We're trusting them to tell us the truth. Not the Gambians, not the Nigerians, not the Cameroonians. We're not going to them to try to find out the truth. We're trusting our own people, and they the one lying to us. They the one not telling us the truth. They the one doing all this. Backstabbing. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, they doing all of this. So why can't they use the same witchcraft to develop? Because witchcraft is not for good. It only destroys. You'd have to seek the creator for that. And the country is being developed. It really is. It really is being developed. That's why they tearing all them houses down. They tearing all them shops down. They tearing everything down because they developing that country now. They know there's money in tourism. And they about to get all that money. Do you think that's why our ancestors are telling us to go to stop those wicked people? Yes. Yes. That's their home. You got to remember, people, before we came to this country, somebody in our family lived in Africa and they loved it. They loved it. So for us to go back to their home that they were forced out of and they never got to see their family again. So just imagine, they went away from their family. They never saw them again. They were forced to go to a country they never heard of, never even knew about. And now we got a chance, their ancestors, their descendants, their grandchildren are now able to go back to the countries where they were forcibly removed from. And we go back and do this. We go back and do this. We go back and we participate in sex tourism. We go back and we participate in jealousy and envy. And that's the first thing that got us here, y'all. Jealousy and envy. This ain't nothing new. What you think got us enslaved? Jealousy and envy. That's what got us enslaved in the first place. So these jealousy and envy spirits, they're not new to us. They know I can always go to them African Americans. I can always go to them. Yeah. Who would sell their own people? You think they sold the people you think they liked us? You think that's why they sold us? Because they liked us? No. They didn't like us. And I'm sure they were jealous of some of us. The other ones they just didn't care about. I'm sure they were jealous and they were envious. So I'm going to go get that family. I'm going to go get that group. And I'm going to sell them because I don't like them. Because their women are prettier than my women. Their men are more handsome than our women, our men. Their warriors are are stronger than our warriors. They got to go. It was all about jealousy. It's always been about jealousy. Always. And yes, they're tired of it. How dare you go back to their home and do this? The two leaders are Caribbean, not Gambian. Yeah, we know. They sound like they UK people to me. My ancestors say don't mess with Africa at all. Not go see, and then you shouldn't go. Everybody is not called to go. And see, that's another thing. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. This lip gloss. Everybody is not called to go. Everybody is not called to go. And they want to make you think, oh, if you don't want to go or if you don't want to live there, something is wrong with you. No, it's not. No, it is not. Everyone is not called to go. Some of them people that's over there now, they weren't called to go. They just went. Everybody who went over there, they just went because it was the year of their return, or because they had fake PPP loans, or because they got them stimulus checks and they was believing Black acres with their manipulative spirit. And now look, they all came back. If you in your experience, do you believe African women? Yeah, I do. Mm-hmm. I think they're very jealous of American women. And I remember when I was in Cameroon, one of them told me that. And she didn't say I was jealous of you. She said, I admire you, Kiki. She said, look at you. You travel where you want to go. You have your own money. You do what you want to do. Nobody stops you from saying whatever you want to say. I admire you. That's not my life here in Africa. I wish I could be like you. So yeah. And then one of my friends told me that African women were jealous of us because of African men. She said because they know that African men prefer African American women. The African men fold their women and children first, then the other tribes. Okay, what you mean? Explain that to me. Hello, Tanya Johnson. Hello, Mr. Johnson. Do y'all know each other? Are y'all related? Did y'all plan to come on here at the same time? Many of the ladies international sisters are you? Yeah, they are. Uh-huh. Okay, so look, now we're gonna talk about Asha Free, so we can get this video up because this is crazy. I want to know what y'all think. If y'all think this is just as crazy as I thought it was, my mind. And I want to. And sometimes y'all, she throwing these little jabs, but she ain't saying who she talking about. See, I don't like that. Say who you talking about. But she crazy. She crazy. Okay. After the okay, so look. After the repassing, the Gambia decided to go on an attack against me for warning y'all about the people passing away in the Gambia. Like I said, I decided to look up these people who were members of Sisters International and see what they were talking about and see what's going on their channel. So I ran across Aja Afrique. Okay. Her real name is Aja Africa. Y'all know I did not realize that was Africa until the other day because she spells it Afreek. Well, without my glasses on, that looked like a freak. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to look at that real good because I'm like, oh, is she trying to spell Africa? You know, they try to spell Africa differently, but either way you put it, Africa still was named, a white man named Africa. So y'all sound ridiculous, you know, emphasizing this Africa name when it ain't even black. A white man named Africa that. So what is your point? You're pointless. Again, you're making no point. You're looking foolish. Africa Ocean is still named after a white person. So what's your point? And your point is? Okay, hold on, y'all. So look, I'm gonna play Asia Freak, okay? And I was watching her because she one of them. Then we found this other channel she has. All right. Because the devil gotta always reveal himself. All right. So she got this other channel. All right. I forgot the name of her, Bronx, so I'm about to show it to y'all. But she got this other channel, okay? And on this other channel, she crazy on her first channel. She's crazy on there. She let you know something wrong with her on there. Now, if y'all don't remember who Aja Afrik is, Aja Afrik is the lady who assaulted. I did a video about her. Go look through my videos. She's the one who assaulted her Gambian employee. She smacked her so hard that she fell backwards because she accused her of stealing her some leggings. She came to Africa. This is the one who said she didn't have no money and she quit her $60,000 a year job. Like that was a whole bunch of money. She walked away from $60,000 like that was a lot of money. So when she said it like that was a lot of money, I knew this lady is not, these people are not right. So she's talking about she's seeing aliens in Africa. And I'm just laughing at her, right? I'm like, yeah, I knew this lady was crazy. But I didn't know she was this crazy. So, Aja Freak, that's the lady. That's the lady who smacked her Gambian employee. She opened up this secondhand store. I forgot what it's called. Forget Me Nots or... No, that's a song. I can't remember the name of the store. Okay, but she opened up this store with Global Green Book, and they sell secondhand clothes. So the girl was, and then she sells juices and some other stuff in there. So the girl was working in there, Gambian lady. She said the Gambian lady was stealing from her. She caught her stealing some leggings, so she smacked her, y'all. And she smacked her so hard that she fell backwards. That lady. And the lady who said the Gambians stole her seeds, remember that? She had some grapefruit seeds, and she said she was eating them, and she had wrapped them up in a napkin outside her door. Then the next morning she came back, and they had stolen her, the Gambians had stolen her seeds. That lady. Now remember the lady, she also was filming this parade of the handicap. A lot of handicapped people in the Gambia was having a parade, some kind of handicap association. They didn't want her filming them because they didn't want to be on camera. All right, they did not want to be filmed. So, do y'all know she was arguing with the people? Do y'all know she said, well, I guess you don't want any help then. If you don't want to be filmed, I guess you don't want any help then. Nobody asked her for any help. People don't want everybody, in spite of what these narcissistic psychopaths think, everybody does not want to be on YouTube. They don't. I don't even want to be on YouTube. I'm just on YouTube because I feel like I got to deliver messages. It's my duty to share what I've learned. I'm only on here to share information. If I was not on here sharing information, I wouldn't be on here either. All right. So this is the lady we talking about here. Now, all of a sudden, this lady is started rapping like Snoop, Tupac, Dr. Dre, Eminem, rapping. Queen Latifah, Salt and Pepper. She doing that. All of a sudden. So, remember I told you that one of the things they do, if they don't unalive you, they will drive you mad. And when you watch your Nollywood movies tonight, you're going to see either they're going to go mad or they're going to unalive them. And the person who goes mad always tells everything. They tell everything because that's how the juju work. That's how it works. Hey, I play with toys. How you doing? What up? Okay, you said what? Paul L. Bay, what about me read? What about me read my energy and let me know? I'd have to stop talking. You know what I mean? And I can't just stop talking like that. I mean, I can't just stop like that. Like I just feel I can't. I have to concentrate on you. You know what I mean? And I got to concentrate on you. And for one, I don't have a picture of you, but that ain't really a problem. I can still feel the energy, but I can't do it right. Like I can't stop the show and do that right now. Okay. But I can do it like after we go off the air, I can go back on and like try to focus just on you and your comment, you know. But you got to do a little more comment. You can't just make that one comment. You know, you got to give me a little more information in that. You got to talk a little more, you know, so some more energy can be released before I can do that. Spell check. African men sold their women and children into slavery. Yes. And then other tribes fought with. Well, these are the type of people we're dealing with. Okay. And they have ancestors. Everybody, this is what y'all don't understand. Everybody was not participating in the slave trade. Everybody wasn't down with it. It was those people who were down with it and those people who were not down with it. So they have descendants also. Like the people who, like we are the descendants of the people who were enslaved. We have descendants, the people who were helping them catch us, they got descendants too. And you think they're not practicing evil to this day? You think they stopped? It don't work like that. It don't work like that. To answer the question, the wealthy live in hotels and large mansions. Well, that seems kind of costly to live in a hotel. But where's the neighborhood with the large mansions? You know what I mean? Where is those like in Lagos, you got a whole neighborhood. You got a whole community. But they're gonna have it now, honey. I'm telling you. This place is not, this is little Nigeria. Gambia, because remember, my background is also in planning, economic development. I'm looking at this place from a governmental perspective, and I'm telling you, this is the next Nigeria. This is a little Nigeria. That's what it is. Little Lagos. And it ain't Nigeria, the big Nigeria. It's Lagos. It's little Lagos. And I'm not joking. I am not joking. They are on a mission. They are on a mission. You will not be laughing at Gambia anymore. They on a mission. Yeah, always he always reveal herself. And they have to. So she had to get this channel so she can reveal who she was. Africa is not named after a white man. A white man named it. A white man named Africa. Look it up. He wasn't black. The man who said, we're going to call this Africa, that person is white, European. That's what I meant when I said that. Not that it's named after, it's a white man named it. Said, I'm going to call this place Africa. A white man did that. So look it up if you want to know. Okay. To say Gambia is a dump only reflects your financial status. A dump if you're poor and impaired. No, that's not true. Whoever you are, Mr. That ain't true. Because when I go to Gambia, I have money. I have money and I live in nice, like my niece says. Why when you go to Gambia, you got to always live in a mansion? I live in mansions. I live in mansions and I have money. But you better believe I'm suffering just like them people over there. Because when they don't have lights, I ain't got lights either. When they can't get food, I can't get food either. So that's not true. That is not true. Gambia is a hard place, whether you have money or whether you don't have money. Until they get that infrastructure taken care of, it's going to be hard for everybody. Everybody. So that is not true. It wasn't paradise for me, and I done been there 3 times. I ain't experienced paradise not one time. Not one time. The first time I went was the best time I went. Yeah, that was the best time I went. And that was what? Back in what? 2021? That was the best time I went. It was nice then. It was real nice. But now, Ooh, honey. It's like, it's urban. It's called uneven development, y'all. And it's urbanized. Gambia is becoming an urban area rapidly. And it's developing rapidly. And this is what y'all seeing. All of this, what we're talking about, what we're seeing, this is because of all the rapid development. It's called, you got to get in where you fit in. And these people assume they're not going to be able to fit in. And if you don't have money, you're not going to be able to fit in. You're not. You're not. Because the wages are going to change eventually. The government is going to have to address the wage. So if you're not one of the educated people, if you're not working for one of those government people, if you're not working for one of those entities over there, you probably won't be making too much money. You probably won't be. Or buy one. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember. Or buy what? A mansion. I think that's what you're talking about. Hello, hello. Okay, we're going to look at this video as soon as I go through these. Whatever happened to the other content creators that's living in the Gambia? Don't see them because they don't want to tell the truth. They don't want y'all to know what's going on over there. They can't keep up their lies no more because it get to you. Every African I've met has always told me that Africa is nice. If you have money, that's why they come to the West to make more money. It's easier if you have money, but it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Very hard. Very hard. Very hard. Very hard. Until that country get developed and get everything where it's supposed to be, I don't care how much money you got. You still gonna suffer. You still gonna suffer. Because the infrastructure is messed up. The infrastructure is messed up. It's developing. It's not gonna always be like that. They're developing fast though. That's one big difference between Africa and you. Yeah, you do. And I thought the same thing. Oh, I got money. I ain't gonna have no problem. Please. Like in Nigeria, you got money in Nigeria. You're not suffering. No, because I got money. I can have whatever I want whenever I want it. Yeah, no, I wasn't suffering at all. Not at all. I wasn't going through that because I had money. I could get whatever I want, whenever I wanted it, whenever. But Gambia is not as developed. That infrastructure is not like the Nigerian infrastructure. It's not. It's just not. And the rainy season in Lagos is not like the Gambia rainy season. It's not. You know, it don't rain all day. It don't rain cats and dogs. It'll rain cats and dogs for a minute, but that's it. Like in the morning it'll rain, and you're not seeing no more rain that day. You're not seeing hours and hours and hours of rain just banging, banging, banging. You're not getting that in Lagos. You're not. You're not. You may get that in the morning, and you may get that in the afternoon, but you're not getting that like that, hours and out. No. Not even in Cameroon. We didn't even get it in Cameroon like that. I lived in one of the better homes in Bruceby, and I am fortunate to have residual income. When it rains and floods, we are flooded, and we all without water at the same time. And she ain't lying. She is not lying. We all going through it together. together. That's why I can't do it. Because who you going to complain to? Nobody. You can't even pick up the phone and complain to nobody. Ain't nobody to complain to. Nobody. He must be an African. Yeah, because that is not the truth. That is not the truth. So we have an after chat date. No, we don't have an after chat date. You could just chat through here, just through the chat. Okay? No, I don't do that. Um, a lot of wealthy Africans come to the U.S. too. If money was key, why don't they? Exactly. They can't get the services they need. That's what it is. They can't get the services they need. No matter, that's what I'm saying. No matter how much money you have, if it was paradise, they would never leave. Every African you meet wasn't in an African country. Why you think they flee? Yeah, because it's not nice. She's right, it's not. All right, so y'all, we're gonna look at this video and we're gonna comment. All right. I'm gonna try not to interrupt too much because I want us to really talk about this. All right, so let's go.
Red lion, we lion, red lion, we dying young. You and your low vibration ancestors are part of a cult of energy vampires, incubus, scouting, targeting high vibration light workers, chosen ones in these love lanes, casting spells on the mark that stunts the discerning senses, that sense of hearing the serpent's name when he introduces himself.
Okay, let me tell you what she's just named. She just named a lot of evil spirits. Everything she named, incubus, succubus, energy vampire, negative. All those are dark workers. Those are the dark side of magic. She didn't name one light worker. She didn't name nothing that had to do with the Most High. Everything she's talking about right now is just the evil part of the spirit world. Those are the evil spirits who inhabit you. They get into you when you get into the spirit and start playing.
Himself. That sense of smelling his rank odor and making that first impression everlasting, an aura of false light and hope, tricks the energy to distort and remind you of past over loved ones. You so take.
Now, the trickster energy, let me tell you what that is. The trickster energy is an energy that will trick you. And she said to remind you of past loved ones. Okay, so a trickster energy is somebody that will come to you and they'll remind you of somebody that you loved and somebody that you really cared about. And they'll make you think that they have that same energy as that person. And they're just as kind and loving as that person. And when they're really tricking you, they're really a devil that's coming to destroy you. And when they have sex with you, that's when they can get into you. They can get into your spirit. And that's how they get into you.
In the back, you feel at ease. What the unsuspecting Mark doesn't know is that you have a specific target. Independent, unattached, and passport heavy. Age is no matter, and looks are a bonus. All you see is green and dollars. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain down upon me. Wealthy, vulnerable, and alone, and wealthy words are spells. Red lion, red lion, red lion.
Okay, words are spells. That's true. That's true. The witches, they use words are spells. That's how they speak it. The Bible tells you that, people. They say you speak it into existence, people. You don't remember that? You speak it out of your mouth. That's the spell. So whatever you're speaking, that's the spell. So that's what she's talking about. Words are spells. And people who are spiritual know that. And this red lion, I was looking that up. And I'm trying to figure out. So if y'all know what this red lion is, let me know. But they were saying it's some spiritual thing, okay? Some spiritual thing. But I'm trying to figure out, is it good or is it evil? What the heck is the red lion?
Red lion, red lion, red lion, young. We lion, red lion, we dying young. Whispering sweet nothings, laying compliments, making promises filled with liability, and encouraging harmless secrets. Just keep the relationship quiet. I'm just your driver, your business partner. Stay off social media. A lot of envious people already cyber stalking you and trying to be you. Don't tell nobody where you live. Don't tell nobody what you're working on. What they should say is shut everyone out. So when I cause you harm, no one will know until it's too late. Who's gonna know? Nobody's gonna know. Words are spells. Red lion. Red lion. Red lion.
Okay, did y'all hear her say that part? Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? Because I've got you to cut everybody out your life. Who's gonna know what I've done to you? I told you they confess everything.
Red lion, red lion, red lion. We lion, red lion, we die young.
All right, that was the first one. All right, let me get y'all comments about the first one. I think I think she knows there's something's going on there. I think she knows these women are not dying naturally. I think she knows everything I'm saying is true. I think she's been known that everything that I'm saying was true. But she hid it just like everybody else. She hid it just like everybody else. Instead of coming out telling the truth, she hid the truth. And she's talking about these drivers. Guess somebody when the snitch of the Gambia was writing me, they wrote me about her. They wrote me about her. She was one of the people. Her boyfriend, they said her boyfriend was 29 years old. They said he was 29 years old and he was a driver. He was a taxi driver and he was giving her rides. Okay? So she's telling this story like she's telling it about somebody else. But honey, she's talking about herself too. She talking about herself too. So don't think she talking about, oh, these other women. No, honey, she talking about herself too. Because everything these other women was doing, she was doing it too. Because we know the snitch of the Gambia was the happy companion. And the happy companion was her buddy. So he was writing me, telling me everything that she was doing. Everything. She's the one that was so jealous of this little 29-year-old. He couldn't speak to any other woman. He couldn't look at any other woman. Or she was going off on him. Now it sounds like he done made her lose her everlasting mind. So what y'all think about this? What she was saying in that? Oh, muting your audio or use your headphones. Okay. Okay, do y'all need me to play that again? Is that the lady that went to bag? Yes. Yes, honey. That's the lady who be praying all the time. Does she look like Skeletor? Told you she done flipped out. Told y'all she done flipped out. If y'all seen her before this, she wasn't nothing like this. She wasn't nothing like this. This the lady who was smacking people. This was the lady who was talking all kind of trash. Now she on here with a rattle and picking a guitar, talking about red lion, red lion, red lion. What? What? But what this crazy lady is telling you is what's going on over there. She's telling you what's going on over there. Yeah, she done flipped out. She has lost her mind. But this is what they'll do. This is what they'll do. I'm glad I can't really hear that. Oh, you can't hear it. Y'all didn't. Y'all have to hear it. Oh my God, y'all didn't hear it for real. Okay, hopefully y'all hear the second part. All right, I ain't gonna talk during the second part. Maybe it was me talking. She won't say anything because she's making money, or a red to be next. Yep, exactly. She sounds like someone. Girl, right, Andrew? Yes. Like what? Yeah, when I was in school, I used to have my little white friends. They used to do acid, right? And they would come to school. They would be talking about they was high on an acid trip, and y'all, they would be acting just like that. Oh, it's all psychedelic. Oh, it's all cool. Oh, it's all love. I'm like, what? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. She done lost her mind. All right, let's finish this other half of the video. All right, I hope y'all can hear this. Look, y'all. Look. That's what she sound like. And did you see her do the little rattle thing? I said, oh, she's on a Parliament Funkadelic trip. Okay, hold on. Let me play the rest of it. Oh my God, I hope y'all can hear it. Y'all gotta hear it. Yeah, this will drive you crazy. I'm serious. It really will. Hold on. Let me go back over here. All right, y'all ready?
His slick ass sitting there cheesing. Little do you know, behind that sun-kissed skin and sparkling smile is the mind of a narcissist, sociopath. For the folks with limited vocabulary, batshit crazy, psycho, the devil walking, a modern-day monster in costume. And he's like, it's working, I got her now. She taking the bait. I will play this very careful. I won't act too overzealous like a true hater, or begin to snarl and drool from the side of my mouth, because she'll know I'll just keep smiling and acting coy. I won't let the fire behind my pupils show my crimson eyes. I'm here to snatch her entire soul and her legacy, if she got one. But she must, because she's from the West. I can't wait to tell the rest of them to get the cauldron ready. It's the witching hour. Bah, ha, 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 ha.
What did we say? There want to be witches. What did she just say? It's the witching hour. They're from the West. They got a legacy. They got something. They're from the West. It's the witching hour.
Words are spells. Red lion, red lion, red lion. Red lion, red lion, red lion. We lion, red lion, die. He will never tell you he is an energy vampire. And the fuel of these women, these light beings, these displaced children of Mother Africa, is what ignites his entire plan.
Okay, these light beings, the light beings, now those are the people who follow the Most High God. Now she's calling the women who are coming over here the light beings, okay? And that they're preying on these light beings.
It's like catching a genie in a bottle. Make her jealous, angry, mad, sad. All low vibrations are accepted in the tip jar. If you get her to...
See, that's what I was telling you. Jealousy and envy is low vibration. You vibrate low when you're jealous. You vibrate down here. But when you're praising somebody, you vibrate way up here. It's a different feeling. Think about when you jealous, what jealousy feel like. It feel like it's in your stomach and you just angry and all of that's right here. But think about when you're happy and when you're praising somebody and when you're talking about, you're telling somebody what a good person they are, when you're thinking about the goodness of somebody, that's all up here. That's high vibration. That's how you know the difference. High vibration is up here, low vibration, you can usually feel that in your stomach. Okay, now this is what she's saying.
To be insecure.
These people, see, those insecure feelings are low vibrations. So when you're vibrating down here because you're insecure, you're going to pull in, you're going to attract low vibrational people, the energy vampires. You're going to, because you're on that level with them. I hope that makes sense.
Overly generous and weak with your sex magic, you're as good as gold. She'll buy bags of rice for the entire community. She'll sponsor your compound, sponsor your kids' school tuition. Oops, I meant nieces and nephews. All will prosper for generations. Get that nail ready for the coffin. Words are spells. Red lion, red lion, red lion, we lion, red lion, we dying. What's dangerous about this game is that you utilize sweet nothings, stories of suffering and abandonment, and a desire to have true love, a better life, and live abroad. You play on sympathy, charity, and a desire for union. No one wants to be alone, but they make the best of their situations. Marriage in the West is a different connotation. Women of a certain age are seen as having decreased libidos. Over the hill, babysitters with no need for companionship. But men are viewed as having midlife crisis. It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. Words.
And the women that are going over there were the women she was just describing. These women are like she said, they're older women. They're older women. They can no longer have kids. And most African men don't want older women who cannot have kids. Most of them, they don't, because they want kids. They want kids. And they know you cannot have kids. So what do they want you for? What do they want you for?
Spells. Red lion, red lion, red lion, red lion, red lion, red lion, green lion, red lion. Beware, Mark. They will say, I've never wanted to travel abroad. I'm happy here. Red flag. Then later mention relative trying to arrange a marriage and talking to that person on occasion. Red flag. He may even travel a few places in the past with every intention of returning. Red flag. But tries to act like he was unimpressed with these locations. Red flag. Without the love of his life by his side. That is the love of the wallet by his side. Words are spelled. Red lion, red lion, red lion, red lion, red lion, red lion, we lion, red lion, we dying. Red flag. They might even be bold enough to say, I always wanted to go to America where money grows on trees and black people are rich and drive nice cars and have fridges full of food. Red flag. Or fool enough to mention America every time you pause for a breath, even when it's unrelated to the topic at hand, because his boy forgot to stress that you shouldn't be overzealous. Words are spells. Red lion.
So I think her little boyfriend, this is when I think this is what she was going through with her little boyfriend, because she ain't having no conversations with no women. Ain't no women over there telling you that. Ain't no women over there telling other women, oh, he asking me for a green card. Oh, he telling me he want to go to America. Oh, no. He ain't doing none of that. They're not having them conversations. This is what was going on with her and her little 29-year-old boyfriend. Okay? She got to tell it now. She got to tell it now because she's losing it. Okay? She done seen these 3 women pass away. So her punishment is her mind is gone. Okay?
Red lion, red lion, red lion, red lion, red lion. We lion, red lion, we die young. But what you didn't count on was being avoided and having to chase. Because you used to being chased and getting what you want. So you got to pull out your hunting skills and prey upon the unsuspecting mark. Meantime, your ancestors behind the scenes, they doing rituals, binding spells, sex magic, and using you as a tool because you pretty and shiny. You just keep saying you're not close to them, but secretly you reporting back to the whole clan. Words are spells. Red lion, red lion, red lion, red lion, red lion, red lion. Stop lying, red lion, we dying. What you didn't know was that I was giving you as an assignment. I am God's decorated foot soldier. I saw you.
Okay, now this is when she's talking about herself. Okay, and there's no way. Listen to what she's saying. God is not going to give you an assignment to change some man's spirit. He ain't gonna do that. That ain't your job. That ain't your job to change somebody's spirit. That's an inside job. Spirit changing has to be done by that person. That's how you know this lady is one of those people, narcissists. I'm sent by God to change you. Really? Really?
You in a meditation before the initial meeting. I didn't know at the time that I would be assigned to transform this energy and expose all pseudo practitioners and disclose the truth behind deaths in Gambia and other.
Okay. She just said she was given an assignment to expose the truth about the deaths in the Gambia, pseudo partners, and about the deaths in the Gambia. Y'all know this woman ain't said not one daggone thing about the deaths in the Gambia. Not one daggone thing. She making videos about pink lips. Pink lips. Now she on here talking about, oh, she's been given an assignment to expose these deaths in the Gambia. What? She ain't exposed nothing. Nothing. She ain't said nothing to this video. And this was 2 days ago. Nuts. Now she's now she telling the truth about what's going on in the Gambia. You should have told the truth a long time ago, lady. Then you won't be crazy.
The places on the continent. Words are spells. Red lion, red lion, red lion, red lion, red lion, red lion. We lion, red lion, we dying. There's spiritual battles in this 3D realm, and a reckoning in the spiritual realm. Red pill, blue pill, don't apply. Be ready to strap up, unleash your God-given gifts with self-love, affirmations, spiritual connection to the Most High in your spirit.
Oh, sorry about that, y'all. I didn't know that was on there.
But you can only assist when you give them access. No brick and mortar bridges of watered down historical texts are required. If you ain't strapped, it's because you still trapped in your ego mind, spying, minding other people's business.
Now, what is she talking about right here, y'all? This is when she went on this little tangent talking about somebody spying in other people's business. What? This is what she just crazy. I don't know what she's talking about right here. Her conversation don't, but that's the crazy people conversation. You know, for a minute they be kind of, you think, oh, they making sense. But then they go off on these crazy tangents and the whole conversation just sound crazy. But she's talking about somebody right here.
Ask yourself, why are you so triggered by the success of others? Does it make you feel less than, less attractive, less worthy, less intelligent, less popular? Do that in child work. What you dislike in others is really what you need to work on. Words are spells. Red lion, red lion, red lion. Red lion, red lion, red lion. We dying, red lion, stop lying. Keep coming to the motherland with disease, colonized minds and bodies, malicious, toxic mouths, vomiting slander, making Western demands, not understanding culture, unable to keep a man anywhere in Africa, and letting various low vibration boys into your temple to defile your daughters.
Okay, now y'all know who I think she talking about right here. Y'all know the one nation under God, or whatever her name is, one nation. Lord, Edra done got me thinking about Parliament Funkadelic, y'all, and they got this song called "One Nation Under a Groove." I'm sorry, I just keep hearing that song in my head now, but it's this song. I mean, it's this YouTube lady called One Nation Under Black, okay? Her daughter married a bumpster, and this woman filmed it and watched the daughter marry a bumpster and said nothing about it. Nothing about it. I could not believe. I watched the daughter meet the bumpster on the beach. I watched the bumpster follow them around. I watched, because I used to watch this lady. I was trying to figure out what she was all about. And then when I saw the bumpster, all of a sudden, he ain't with the boys no more. He with the daughter, and he everywhere the daughter go. And then he got married to the daughter. And I said, you really just let your daughter marry a bumpster and you filmed it? I think she's talking about that woman right there, because she said you let them defile your daughters. That's who I think she's talking about there, because she throwing jabs and she throwing blows, but she ain't gonna say who she talking about. She not gonna say no name, because these Gambian, well, she crazy now. She probably can't say names. But these repasts, they love to throw rocks. They love to throw rocks and run. They love to throw rocks and run. But that's who I think she's talking about.
News alert. They all know each other. And they're keeping tabs on who will get the most from you. Your promises are etched in stone. But there's
and you hear that? They all know each other. They do all know each other. That's what I was thinking. All the bumpsters know each other. They all look at the wedding. They had hot dogs. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. That family served them hot dogs. Chopped up hot dogs. I kid you not. I kid you not. I kid you not.
Etched in your blood to bind you to their generational spiritual contracts. Words are spells. Red lion, red lion, red lion. We lion, red lion, you dying. Ain't no dating here. They setting the stage for the big con. Oops, I meant marriage. Light, camera, action. Wives become sisters. Biological become nieces and nephews. And ops being the general community in the village at work in the market to make this production a success. Whatever it takes to complete the family background. The family compound. Everybody got land, but they resource poor. So they see no value in it.
So basically what she's saying is that they pretend like they're not married. That's why I feel like this young dude did this to her. And this is when she lost her mind. Because who talking about this? You know, who telling this story on YouTube? Who has this happened to? This got to be happening to her. Them three women, none of them said that in their stories. This got to be her story. So they'll pretend like the sister, their wife will be their sister. And the wife will go along with this, okay? She'll pretend like she's the sister. And the babies will be his nieces and nephews, okay? They'll pretend like he'll pretend like his kids are the nieces and nephews, and he'll pretend like the wife is the sister, and the wife will go along with it, and they will smile all up in your face, and they'll play you like a violin. until you get married because they know the money is rolling in. They know the money is rolling in. They know the money is rolling in. It might have happened to
Till
all
you
of you.
come along. Red lion, red lion, red lion, young. Red lion, red lion, red lion, young. We lion, red lion, we dying young. Once your resources have been depleted, there is no use for you. And suddenly,
did y'all hear that? Once your resources have been depleted, there's no use for you. Let me repeat that. Once your resource has been depleted, there's no use for you. She don't have no more resources. Her resources have been depleted. Now look at her. There's no more use for you.
You get that celebratory mail for your wedding announcement and serve that plate with that special seasoning. Now you always sick, you having chest pains, you breaking out in high. You keep talking about trivial shit from the past, acting like a parrot. Somebody.
That's what she acting like. Did she say acting like a parrot? Honey, she acting like a parrot. Honey, let's rewind that. She acting like a parrot.
For your wedding announcement and serve that plate with that special seasoning. Now you always sick, you having chest pains, you breaking out in high. You keep talking.
Y'all know what the special seasoning is, right? It's poison. Yeah, it's poison. They slowly poison you. That's what she's saying. You serve that plate with the special seasoning, the poison.
About trivial shit from the past, acting like a parrot, because somebody got your throat chakra on lock.
Yeah. Somebody got a throat chakra on lock, and she's acting like a parrot.
Spirit, your spirit and your vessel trapped behind a facade of cinder block walls, screaming for help, but no one can hear you because you can't hear you. The only time you outside is when you with him, and he leading you around by your hand. He always in possession of your cell phone and won't let anyone speak to you. And when questions are asked, he sends photos of your property contracts with his name on them. Call.
Now that was Audrey. Audrey's property went to the husband. And the husband had a second wife. A wife. Okay, Audrey was his second wife. All that is his. All that is his. She ain't got no property. So she talking about Audrey right there.
Terminated. Words are spelled. Red lion, red lion, red lion, young. Red lion, red lion, red lion, young. We lion, red lion, we dying young. Many will come, but few will be chosen. I'm here to experience the realm of Gambia for the Most High, the omnipotent. I'm the universe. I'm the benevolent creator and inform the collective. Expose the relevance of truth to save and uplift our people. I am a Hayoka impact.
Now here she go telling all this that she is. She's this messenger. She's this and a Hayoka empath is the highest empath that you can be. Like that is like the highest empath. And if you don't know what an empath is somebody who can pick up they can read other people. Okay. And she's saying she's the highest empath that there is. But if she was the highest empath that there is, why didn't she know that little boy, that little young man that she was with, the 29-year-old was taking her for a ride? Why didn't she know that? Since she's this big Hayoka empath and she's got all these superhero powers, let's listen to her superhero powers.
God's messenger, divinely enlightened being.
She's God's messenger, but not one time did God's messenger tell us what was going on with these women in the Gambia until now. Until now, but you're God's messenger and you're sitting right there in the mess, in the heat of the mess, And you don't even tell us what's going on until now. And you claim to be the highest empath there is. And you claim to be a messenger from God. See, this lady's mentally ill. She's mentally ill because her words and her actions don't match up.
I am walking karma sent to test your integrity, your body of lies.
She's walking karma sent to test your integrity. Was she testing the girl's integrity, the Gambian girl's integrity, when she smacked her so hard that she fell backwards?
That you are so heavily invested in. I am God's light sent to transform energy, awaken your stunted consciousness.
She's God's light that came to transform energy. Really? But look at what she's doing. Do you think this is what I'm saying, people? Do you think this is God's light? Would God's messenger be on here looking like Parliament Funkadelic? No.
They just space and make you uncomfortable. I am the three signs, symbols, and synchronicities of reincarnated deity contained in a human vessel of luxurious brown skin and wisdom. I am an aura reader, energy transporter, a empath. I am that sister your mama never warned you about. Your sister can't spin up enough spells to keep you from. Words are bells. Red lion, red lion, red lion, the lion, red lion, dying.
She's all of this, but God didn't tell her one time, don't make this video with your pajamas on and your headscarf. She's all of this. And she's sitting up here with picking a red guitar and her pajamas on, her house coat, and her scarf. This can't be real, people. She can't be serious. She can't be serious.
I call on the Most High and the power granted, universal, infinite power of our sacred ancestors, nature's elders, spirit teams, to protect your children and their legacies from all negativity not aligned with their divine purpose, as they step foot on these sacred grounds of the motherland with pure intentions and hearts full of the grace of God. May all
right, we're not listening to her pray no more. We're done with that. We ain't trying to listen to her pray to whatever God she served. At least I'm not. All right, so that's it. So what y'all think? I think she done lost her mind. I think she was doing, yep, she's a real wannabe witch. Yep, she's a real wannabe witch. And her punishment, after dude played her, she lost her mind. He realized she didn't have nothing and she was out. Juju gone sad. Kiki, can you help her? Nope. I can't help people. You got to help yourself. You got to help yourself. She's gone. She done did some bad stuff, y'all. She needs to repent and ask God for help. Sex magic, she said. Oh my goodness, yes. They use sex magic. You know what sex magic is, people? They use that to control you. Yes. They do magical spells when they're having sex with you. They'll say certain things, certain chants while they're having sex with you to get you so into them that you will never, ever leave that relationship. They want you to sponsor them. They want you to sponsor them. They're going to tell you that. That's what she's telling you. So dude must have broke it down to her and told when she realized, oh, he ain't want me for real. This was all a game, and she lost her mind. You right, Kiki, because a witch thought she had me and she thought I was weak. They do. They prey on the weak people because they can't get strong people. They prey on the weak people. This was it's Africa, a freak lady, was another lady who was running. Whoever this woman is, she a little touched in the head, and she wants people to think she is powerful, but she is not. Exactly. She is not. She has no power. She's lost all. She never had any power. She didn't have power over herself at this point. Yeah, she's crazy. Is this good having this woman spew out this spiritual nonsense on your channel over your well, don't listen. All you gotta do is click off. All you gotta do is click off. You do not have to listen. And all this woman is saying, she's telling you what's going on to the Gambia. What's going on in the Gambia? She's telling you what happened to these women. If you don't want to listen to it, get off of it. If you scared she gonna put a spell on you, honey, she already has. That little weak chant she was doing, she wasn't doing nothing but telling you about what happened there and telling you what happened to her and what happened to other people. And she told you that. That's what she was telling. She telling you words are spells, lady. Words are spells. You think people are just talking to you? They're putting a whole spell on you. That's why your spirit is fearful, because your spirit knows that it's vulnerable to stuff like that. You better go pray, lady, get your life right. You better go get strong in the Lord. Like my grandma used to say, you can't walk around here fearing the devil. I'll be daggone if I fear the devil. And she won't just wants likes. This lady done lost her mind playing with the daggone devil, going to Africa and playing with the devil. Gambia is not the problem, but the negative replies, including you. Gambia is peaceful and sick and tired of your negativities. Okay. Thank you for your input. But that is not the topic. We were not talking about that tonight. But thank you for your input. Okay, let me see where we are. Yeah, this lady has just lost it, man. That's what happens, though. I'm telling you, you can't go over to Africa playing around thinking you can do whatever you want to do. I had to cover my ears. I got tired of hearing the red light. It sounded crazy. Girl, it is crazy. But I'm trying to figure out what the red lion is, honey. It's got to mean something, because she said it too many times. You can't be scared, y'all, of the devil. You can't be scared of the devil. You can't. You can't be scared of the devil. Because if you're scared of him, he don't won. He's won. That's the energy he liked. When he fear that fearful energy, oh, he in there. He like, oh, these my people. They scared and fearful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm at home now. Red lion, stop lying. Yes. Yes. She's saying, red lion, stop lying. That whatever this red lion is lying to these people. Lying to these people. Stop lying, because these people are dying. These people are dying. She's telling y'all what's going on. She's a weak excuse for a spirit being. She just wanted to be a 60s boy. Nikki shit body type. You're right. She just exposed them all. Red pill, blue pill. You're a YouTube rapper. Exactly. All she did was expose everybody because she felt guilty because she lost her mind. She lost her mind. That's what they do. When they lose their mind, the people who lose their mind in an Hollywood movie, they always tell that they always expose everybody. They tell on everybody. Go watch the Hollywood movie when you finish. You're gonna see. They go when they confessing, when they losing their mind, they telling on everybody. They just telling on everybody. Yep, they telling on everybody. And that's what she was doing, telling on everybody. If the viewers are weak-minded, yes, but the ones making comments are not in danger. No, they're not. They're not. But that wasn't no spell. That was just That was exposing people. I would have never played a spell on my channel. That's a she was just exposing people. She was telling on everybody. She's talking about you there, Kiki. I thought so. I thought so. The busybody who's jealous of everybody who I thought she was talking about me in there too. But I wanted to see what y'all thought. I wasn't gonna tell y'all that. But that one part when she's talking about you're the person who talking about everybody and you just jealous and blah blah blah. Yeah, I figured she was talking about me in there too. She wish I was jealous. Jealous of what? They always saying that same old line. You jealous of what? But when I say a what, they can't never tell me. They can't. You see, they don't never respond back. This is a cosmic slop. But they don't never respond back when I say jealous of what? They can't never answer the question. Never. If she's saying a spell, because that just sounds real stupid in the audio, make her sound even crazier. Okay. Um, no. Because spells, she's trying to be spiritual, okay? A spell is words. People think a spell is just, like a big abracadabra, alakazoo, and you got to do all this and all that, burn candles, burn incense, burn everything, dress in black. No, a spell is just words. Words. You just keep saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. And guess what? They're going to start loving you. I love you, I love you, I love you. If this is a normal being, you keep telling a normal being, I love you, I love you, I love you, they're going to love you back. It's a spell. It's basically you're casting a spell. When I'm saying I'm loving you, I'm casting the spell out that I'm loving you. So it's like Latin. You got to understand Latin because in Latin, that's what they did. They use words or spells. Yeah, hot dogs for real. Yeah, it was a pot full of hot dogs. I couldn't believe it. And I said, oh, they don't want her. They don't like them. They don't like that family. She got a grandson from them. I know, I saw that. I mean, I heard about it. I couldn't believe it. I could not. So who's supporting them? The mother? Because the girl don't have, did the girl got a job? She speaks, yeah, it was all a riddle. But see, we knew what was going on in the riddle because we've been unriddling, we've been in this, figuring it out. So we knew exactly what she was talking about. She sounds crazy trying to sound intelligent and interesting, exactly. But she's lost her mind and she's telling, and that's what they do. They don't realize they're crazy. Red lion, red lion, red lion, sit on her face and shut up. With her red guitar. Did y'all see her guitar was red too? And a red lion can't be nothing really spiritual because you couldn't even find it. Do these deaths not, well, I don't know. The U.S. government, their families aren't complaining. See, from what I've seen, if your family doesn't complain, they don't do nothing. But if your family complain, yeah, they do something. But I think the government will, if your family complained, I think the government would do something. But nobody's family is complaining. What resources? Most of y'all negative reports are broke before even moving. Sir, you're not even paying attention. You're clearly a jealous African who's jealous of African Americans. It's clearly coming out because we've been saying this, that the repasts in the Gambia have no money and have no resources. We don't know what you're talking about, okay? So you can take your jealousy and keep it to yourself. We're not talking about jealous Africans tonight, all right? We're not talking about you tonight. They go to Africa and turn out like, yeah, exactly. That's why there's such a shame. That's why it's going down like this. They all running out, running back. Yep, she's Looney Tunes. She sure is. With her house coat, with her robe on and her head scarf, playing a red guitar. This wild, and I called. Yeah. told y'all she's gone crazy because she can't take it no more. She can't take, and that's the lady who was saying she was hearing when her house, the wind was blowing in her house upstairs. It was crazy. Like during the rainy season. Well, I don't know if it was this year or last. Was it? No, it was last year. It must have been last year because I was watching it and how the winds, her doors would just. It was like a spirit was in her house, y'all. That's all I can tell y'all. I thought a spirit was in her house. It must have been though. It must have been. Is she? It's a guitar. Yes, she's holding a guitar or sitting back. She's holding a guitar. I want to start swinging, swing down a sweet chariot like I did during the George Clinton Parliament Funkadelic in this, because that's who she remind me of. She looked like she a member of a band. That's who she looked like. She do. And that's the kind of songs they would make y'all something crazy like that. But it would have a good beat. Most of the repasts on YouTube are broke hustlers. We've already said, you're not telling us. See what I mean? Next. You're not saying nothing. You're not offending us. We've already said all of that. Try again. Try again. Absolutely not a God she is. Yeah, she just absolutely, she done lost it. She done lost it. And so she said, let me tell the truth now because I'm going crazy. All these people are mentally unstable. I'm so happy I don't hear voices or get messages from dead people. If you're really a spiritual person and you get messages from, they're not dead in the first place because energy never dies. That's what you got to understand. Energy never dies. It only transforms. So we transform from one situation, which is this, to a spiritual situation. So we never die. So you're not communicating with dead people. You never do, because if you're dead, you can't communicate. So these aren't dead people. These are spirits. These are spirits. And some people have spiritual gifts. It's called the spirit of discernment. And some people have spiritual gifts where they can communicate with the spirit world. It's a gift. A Baal worshiper. What is a Baal worshiper? I don't know. She done lost her mind. Whatever she worshiping, she done lost. She done cracked up. God doesn't talk to her. God doesn't talk to her. Because if God talked to her, she would have told a long time ago. She knows what's going on over there. No, she ain't. It ain't good. Whatever she's smoking, honey, it ain't good. It done cracked her brain. It done cracked her brain. I thought she was. That's what it don't look like. That look like she got her scarf on and her robe. And I'm like, why are you doing this in your scarf and your robe? And then I'm like, oh, she done lost her mind. Why are you asking this? Why are you asking? You know why she doing it like that. She done lost her mind. All the Most High people seem just nuts to me. No, they're not. She is, though. But you know what? A lot of them are. You're right. A lot of them are. And a lot of them are want to be witches. Kiki, if it wasn't for your translate, I wouldn't understand a word she was saying. That's why I had to translate, because I'm like, they ain't gonna understand this. Because she thinks she's so spiritually minded. She's speaking in this spiritual level, and we just don't understand. Because that's what she told me one time when she was talking about the pink lips. She told me, I don't understand because she's ascended to another level. A level of crazy, yeah. Now, I sure haven't. Don't understand that ascension. I rebuke you, lying demon. She's trying to curse us there. She can't curse nobody, honey. She's already been cursed. I heard she was home. Yeah, I believe it. She looked like she was homeless at one time. Homeless in Gambia or homeless in the U.S. Mohammed, you're right. Black Americans with resources are not going over there. No, we're not. We're not. We go to visit and we come back. We don't go there and stay. They stay because they have nothing. We've told you that. You're not listening. You just want to throw insults. She's not far from you, though. Okay, I don't know what that means. Mohammed, Black Americans going to any African country are not repats. Black Americans are not repats. We ate Americans. Made in America, not Africa. Yeah, he just want to insult. He wants to try to, he has a complex issue, y'all. How do you know she? Oh, because I told you. The happy companion was writing me. Y'all don't remember? Oh, y'all probably wasn't watching me then. But somebody was writing me, pretending to be a lady. It was two people. And I can tell by the writing it was two different people. It would be two different conversations in the letters, right? So two different people were writing me. It was Eric from the Soul Food Joint, and it was Eric and Nicole, Eric from the Soul Food Joint, and it was the Happy Companion. And they were pretending to be women, okay? And they were writing me, and they were telling me what was going on in the Gambia. And they told me her boyfriend was, she was over there for sex tourism. And they said her boyfriend, and they said that this is how we know. Her boyfriend is 29 years old. She's in her 50s. The boyfriend was her taxi driver. Now, how would I know all this? The boyfriend was her taxi driver, and that she started dating him, and that she is just like all these other women that's over there. And see, I think this boyfriend might have been, because you heard her talking about how the arranged marriages went down. Okay. Now, when she was saying that somebody will start talking about an arranged marriage. Okay. And then he'll say, oh, I'm not doing that. And then all of a sudden, he's gone for the weekend. You don't know where he went. He went to a family to visit a family. He's a part of the family he's never seen before, or he hasn't visited in a long time. Well, that's because he went for his arranged marriage. See, that's what I think happened. I think this little dude was in an arranged marriage. He went to go do his arranged marriage and was lying to her. And she found out and she lost her mind. But that's how I found out, because they were telling me. The Happy Companion and Eric from the Soul Food Joint gave me, honey, they gave me everybody's business. Everybody's business. Yep. Pete, exactly. The rich repats are not on YouTube making noise. Only the hustlers. And yes. And see, you're not, but there's no rich repats over there. Excuse me. There's no rich repats over there. The people who, like we said, we know you don't. The African Americans who have money and who are stable are not there. Now, the arrival left, they retired. That's different. That's completely different. And I think, what's her name? Our Journey Toward Eden. For some reason, I think they retired too. I'm glad it wasn't just me. I didn't understand her either, but I'm always making dinner and doing other things. Was going to come back and listen to this dream later. No, honey, she was using a lot of spiritual jargon. So if you don't know spirituality, you're not going to understand it. And that's what I'm saying. So she's trying to sound deep and go over everybody's head, but she really sound like Parliament Funkadelics, Bootsy Collins. Maybe that put a love spell on you in the Gambia because love it there. That's not true. See, you don't know anything about me, but you come on here and you try to sling your little insults. You know absolutely nothing about me. That's jealousy and envy. You're jealous of me and you're envious of me. Because I can come on this YouTube channel and I can tell you the truth about your world. And I can state facts and not opinions. And I can come to your country and I can come back to America anytime I want to. And that's what you're jealous of, because I'm intelligent. And you can't stand to see an intelligent African American. You want us to look like Rick Akers, Black Acres. Long as we looking like Black Acres, long as we acting like Phoenix and Tay Tay, the Dusty Divas, long as we acting like them, you're pleased with us. But as soon as you meet an intelligent one, you despise us. You despise the fact that we know who we are and we stand in firm in who we are. That's what you don't like about me. And you think I don't know it? That's what you don't like about me. A love spell, because I love you. Don't know if you sitting there talking about I love Gambia. You don't know nothing about me. Nothing. They supposed to have a store there. They cook. Maybe that they. I already read this so stupid comment. Oh, did he write it again? Yeah. Yeah, he wrote this stupid stuff again. What? What? Let me read this again. What? Maybe they put a love spell on, and that ain't KK. That ain't my name in the Gambia because she keep heading that way all the time. So you don't even know why I go to the Gambia. See what I mean? You don't even know. You just sound ignorant. You just sound like a jealous hater. You're just a jealous Kiki hater. Good. Keep on hating. That means I'm doing my job. She looks there. Yeah. You see that? She looks different. They done drove her crazy. She looked different. She sound different. Her conversation different. They are. Are there any people successfully living in Gambia who don't have issues? I don't know. I have no clue. I'm sure it is, but I don't know who they are. You gonna have to be careful when going to the Gambia. They will join forces against you. Who? Them American repacks? I don't be around them. I do not be around them. And when I be in the Gambia, I don't run the streets like them. Oh no. No, no, no. I don't be out and about like that. No, no, no. If they join forces, they gotta join forces against a whole bunch of people. Because when I'm in the Gambia, it's not just me. It ain't just me. Yeah, so they gotta join forces with a whole bunch of people. You gonna come for me, you better come. You better come and quit. Okay? That's all I gotta say. You better come and quit. The devil likes to show his actions. She's carrying an unclean spirit. Yeah, she is. She's carrying, which means, y'all, she has those dark spirits that she's naming. Those are the spirits that embody her. Homeless in the Gambia. Oh, wow, for real? Oh, see? She done lost her mind because she thought she was the rich lady in the Gambia. Talking about what about the pink lip? Oh, honey, that's another big rap song she made about pink lips. Mm-hmm. Family Exodus came back to the United States. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't really. It's on my community channel. Look on. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, look on my community channel. You'll see it in path. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't really paying attention either. I was doing other things, and that could card himself. Y'all, she crazy. She crazy, okay? She's nuts. I go anywhere. Okay, stop lying. Okay. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mohammed. Thank you. Mohammed is a little African jealous, yeah, of Black Americans who can travel to Africa and return home to America. Yeah, typical, exactly. Mohammed, we know you, we see you, we're used to this. You're not saying anything that's hurting our feelings, sir. Mohammed, no, you're not. We know you're not. We because if you were, you would. Because rich African men don't be on YouTube. Okay, you're not even an African man because African men will not be on YouTube arguing with women, insulting women. African men don't do that. Gambian men don't do that. You must be a little boy. You must be a little, or y'all call them small boys because you're not an African man. African men, I'm sorry, they don't do this. They don't do what you do. African men don't do that. You're not even grown. You're a child. How much money would you need a month to live comfortably in the Gambia? Ooh, I don't even know. Honey, I don't even know. It depends on you. How much would I need to live comfortably in the Gambia? I would need between $3,000 and $5,000 a month to live comfortably in the Gambia. Mohammed, rich Americans are in the EU looking for white men. Well, I'm sorry, which African? Mohammed, rich Africans are in the EU looking for white men and women. Trying to breed their African out. Exactly. Exactly. That's what y'all trying to do. So keep it real. We know what's going on. Trying to breed the African out. That's so sad. But you over here trying to mess with us. Okay, oh Pinky, okay. I am smarter than this negative woman. We can agree to disagree. Now listen to that comment, y'all. I am smart. I'm smarter than you, Kiki. I'm smarter than you, Kiki. I don't care. I don't care. There's a lot of people smarter than me. I don't care. I care about how smart I am. Not how smart they are, how smart I am. It's about me, not me comparing myself to you and other people. The fact that you're comparing yourself to me speaks volumes. That means you think I'm somebody to be compared to. That means you think I am the standard. Kiki is the standard. Everybody want to be like Kiki Love Nigeria. That's what you just said, sir, with your comment. Foolish people. You don't know words. You don't know actions. You don't know anything. So you tell on your foolish selves all the time. I think that was around the time when Sweet Juicy Mama said nobody came camp over their land, can camp at their land. Oh, for real? That might have been, you might have been right. Oh, that was messed up. And I bet you she would have asked them too because she was their friend. And the person just wanted to stay. Oh, wow. The person just said, can they stay in the security house until they got on their feet? Oh, wow. I hope that's not true, y'all. Wow. That's messed up. That's why she lost her mind. And she thought Bag was her friend. Who did I insult? I only told I to believe. What? I only told I to behave mature. Man, sir, that doesn't even make sense. Please fix your English and your grammar and whatever else you're trying to do. Stop lying. Okay. This is a child, y'all. This is not even a grown man. Y'all know, we all know grown men. We all know grown African men, and we know ain't no grown African man doing this. This is a child. Or this is a woman pretending to be a man, but this is not no grown Gambian man doing this. Two Barbs are living real good in the Gambia. I don't know how they living. I know ain't nobody living good over there when them lights go out and during the rainy season because we all hit in the mouth. He does sound like an imposter. He's not a real Gambian man. He's not a real because real African man ain't gonna be on here. Now it's too many women. And they don't go on social media and do all this typing and African men don't do that. Wow, 3,000 minimum. I was going to check 2,000 at least, but I guess no. I take 3,000. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's me though. Everybody ain't like me. I'm funny. I'm funny, and what I want, and then I'll have money left over. I never spend all my money. You know what I mean? I'll have money when I come back. And again, that's another thing that's been discussed on this channel. How some of the repats are lying about how cheap they, yeah, because that's a lie. That is a lie. And if you ain't paid for your housing, you're gonna be you need more than that. No, yeah, he needs to go. He needs to just stop. That's a child. That's either a child, that's a fake page with a child, or it's not a grown African man. It ain't a grown African man, or it's a lady pretending to be a man, but that is not an African man. She said, remember, she couldn't help. No, yes, nobody couldn't live on her land because they weren't on. Yes, I made a video about it. Their land, you did. Yeah. Oh, you just said it. Yeah, I did a video. Oh my God, I believe it. I believe it. Because, oh Jesus, poor lady. Because Cynthia, she thought was her friend. And this was somebody in the Gambia who needed a place to stay. So where did she go after that? And she got a nasty attitude, y'all. She got a real, why did she stay in her store? What happened after that? Ooh, I'm gonna have to go back on her channel and look around. See if I can see. She hid all that. Why didn't she tell us she was homeless? Africa, a freak. Why you didn't tell us she was homeless? Why you talking about I moved to the Gambia with no money, but now look at you. You was homeless? Were you really homeless? But you didn't tell us that. Nobody told us that. Muhammad sounds like he lives in a boring existence. This is his only me. It is. I'm his only means of entertainment. Poor thing. Poor thing. That's why I know he ain't a grown man. Because if he was a grown African man, he'd be asleep right about now. What time is it? After it's about 7. He'd be asleep. He'd be somewhere sitting in a chair or sitting on the couch, sleep, because he done worked all day and he tired. So he gonna be asleep. He not sitting up listening to women talk. He certainly ain't sitting up listening to Kiki Loves Nigeria talk. He ain't doing that. Intelligence doesn't have to, Muhammad, you are not smarter. That statement lets me know how ignorant you really are. Intelligence doesn't have to be stated. Others will acknowledge it. Exactly. Exactly. That's when I knew you were a child. I'm smarter than you, Kiki. He is kicking rocks. Why he's right? Why he's big mad? He sure isn't banging on the table. Someone told me I don't need to worry about money. See, that's a lie. Just come. That's what they were trying to tell me. But no, honey, that's a lie. That's a big lie, Spotlight. That's a big lie. And if you going for, and I'm only taking 3,000 to 5,000 if I'm staying for 3 weeks to a month. If I'm staying longer than that, I need more than that. I need more than that. I don't fake anything. I am real. Saying it again. Behave like a grandma. Okay. Assuming this is his real name, he's not Gambian. Senegalese, Malayan, or Ghanaian. Maybe not a Gambian. Yeah, we don't know what he is, and we don't even care what he is. He's fake. Whatever he is, he's a little boy. He's a little boy. He's not a man. He's either a woman pretending to be a man, or he's a little child. He's a small boy, a real small boy. Behave like a man and fall back and stay out of women's business. Exactly. What African man is in a woman's business? Not none. That's how we know you not a man. We ain't even talking about men. We talking about women's issues. And you on here all up in the business talking about you don't like me. I'm negative. Who cares what you think about me? You're on my channel, remember? And you've been on here for some hours. I'm not mistaken. Nobody interviewed. If I'm not mistaken, nobody interviewed her, and she mentioned it. Did she mention it? You said she did mention it. Mm. Did she mention it when that dude interviewed her? Pinky, then I am not only bored person around. Listen to this kid. He think, girl, he think he grilling us. He think he is. He think he's slinging insults left and right. Are you Rick? He might be Rick. He might be Rick. I mentioned intelligence because you said I'm jealous of your intelligence. You are. What intelligence in you? What? Whatever. Your sentences don't even make sense, dude. You are jealous because what else could you be jealous of? What else could you possibly be jealous of instead of my intellect? If it wasn't my intellect, what else could you be jealous of me of? What else could you want that my blue passport? You probably wish you were an American. You wish you were an intelligent American. You wish you were an intelligent Black American. That's it. That's what I got. That's what I have that you want that you cannot have. Yes. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Not important. And yes, most African men I know aren't waste. No, they're not. No, they're not. They don't do that. This is a very small boy or a woman or it's Rick. Or Rick. One of the two. Yeah. To be honest, I'm just skipping. Because African men don't do this, sir. They don't. They don't get involved in. They don't even be there. They're asleep. They're asleep in a chair or on the couch right about now. I'm really trying to think back, but I'm seeing an interview hearing her voice mentioning that she was homeless in the Gambia. I wonder if it's that one. Ooh, please find it because that is the one. I bet you. I'm going to ask Cynthia tonight. I'm going to put it on my community page. I'm going to ask her. Is Aja a freak? The lady who asked her could she stay on her property? Yep, I sure am. All right, y'all. That's all I got. We went over everything. This lady just proved everything we've been saying. Aja Freak just proved everything we were saying about these women passing away in the Gambia is true. Everything we've been saying is true. Now, this jealousy is look at this person, Muhammad. That's nothing but jealousy. That's what I'm telling you. This person done clowned theyself, done made theyself look like a straight fool behind being jealous and envious. And that's what's going on here. And it's costing people their lives because they're going over there getting involved in black magic. 3 women have died. 3 women have been unalived that we know of. And 1 woman has lost her mind completely. Lost her mind completely. On here looking like Parliament Funkadelic. Bootsy Collins from Parliament Funkadelic. On here looking like that and acting like that and singing like them. Y'all probably don't know who they are, but they from Ohio too. But I'm going to post one of their songs. One Nation Under a Groove. When we get off of here, I'm going to post it so you can see and you know who I'm talking about. But I'm serious, y'all. This ain't nothing to be played with. This is nothing to be played with. Women are looking for love. And just like this man trying to insult me, calling me a grandma and all that, that's what I'm saying. They try to insult women and call them old. You old, you don't need love. You old, you don't need to be doing this. You don't need to be doing that. So I'm going to take advantage of you because you old and you daring to look for love. I'm going to take everything you got. And then I'm going to drive you crazy. I'm going to make you, what they say, run mad. That's what they call it. Or I'm going to unalive you. And this woman just told us, in the midst of her craziness, she just told us. She just confirmed everything we said. Now, next week, y'all. No, you're quite welcome. Thank you for watching. All right. This week, as I get more information about Veronica, I will do more videos about Veronica. But I think we know what happened to Veronica. I think we know. I think we know she was unalived, but we don't know who and we don't know how. And we never will know that unless somebody confesses. We never will. Her son and her daughter went there. They did some kind of little ceremony by the water. I didn't see them sprinkle no ashes anywhere. But guess who was not there? Sisters International was not there. They was nowhere to be found. This young man didn't know nothing about Sisters International. I watched the whole video. He videotaped it, but I'm not going to do a video with his material. I'm not going to do any of that because that's his private moment. And I'm not going to, even though it's out there and I can take it and I can do that, I can make a whole video about with him coming here and what they did. I'm not. Because that's her kids' private moment. And she had 2 kids, a boy and a girl. And they came there, they went out, they kicked it with some of her friends, but it was not sisters in it. It was a lady I ain't even heard her talk about. But he said it was her best friend, so I'm gonna leave it at that. It was her best friend. So it's over. The family's not investigating. The family's not doing nothing. They had a good time in the Gambia. They went out, they kicked it. They went to the ocean, did a little ceremony, and that was the end of Veronica. That was the end of her. So, I don't know what else to say. We went over everything. We know what it was. We just can't prove what it is. And if the family's not saying anything, then how can we say anything? The embassy's just going to look at us. They're just going to look at us. The family has to be the one to complain. The family has to be the one. Just like when the lady passed away at the airport. No, I'm not going to let his comments stay up there. Just like the lady who passed away at the airport. Her family got on it immediately. Immediately. Her family demanded answers. Now I heard they got air conditioners all through that airport. Because her family got on it immediately. But we don't. We done let them people pass away. We done let them pass away and we ain't said nothing and ain't done nothing. Have a good evening, everyone. I'm going to finish my dinner. Yeah, and they go to bed. Yeah, we didn't do nothing. The women done passed away. The women done came and went. And we didn't do nothing. You're a comedian. My name is not KK, sir. Great live, Kiki. You made a whole lot of scammers. Good. Then I did my job. I know who you're talking about. Then I did my job. If I made y'all scammers mad, if I made anybody mad tonight, then I did my job. Yeah, Africans are always hating. Not all of them, but some of them. Veronica spoke up against the system too. That was dangerous. Yeah, she did. But why didn't they tell her? They knew it was dangerous. Why didn't they tell her? But see, then another thing, why didn't she speak up against the restaurants? Remember, she got sick at the restaurant 6 times, 7 times, not at the store. Because you know who owns those restaurants? Her friends, the repacks. So if she would have said, oh, don't eat at Motu's, oh, don't eat at the other restaurant, oh, don't eat at the other restaurants owned by the repats because it's making you sick. Don't eat at Smile, don't eat at the other ones. She know if she would have said that, that would have caused big problems. And I'm not saying those are the restaurants that she went to. I'm just using those as examples because those are owned by repats. So what if these were repat restaurants? And we know where they were going out. We used to see them in the videos. They all go to the same places. Why didn't she speak truth to power? Her friends. Well, that ain't power. But why didn't you tell your friends the truth? Why didn't she tell her repat friends whose restaurants she was eating at? Why didn't she go to those restaurants and tell them to clean up their nasty restaurants? The workers don't even wear gloves. The workers don't even wash their hands. The food is not kept at a proper temperature. But you go after the Lebanese people, the store people, you can't even prove that you got the food from them that made you sick. But you can prove you got it from that restaurant. But we didn't even hear about that until we got the leaked messages from Sisters International. Veronica got a lot of answering to do. She got a lot of answering to do. I am Les Jones is a young Black American woman who lost money in a land scam in Ghana. Oh yeah, I've seen her. Yeah, she fought back, filed complaints, and said that she returned to you. She knew. Oh, but yeah, it's more to it than that. They had her on video where it wasn't. She lied about something with this land scamming thing because they had her on video, and I saw the video. I saw the video where she lied about what this man actually did. She said somebody assaulted her, but they didn't. Yeah, I watched that whole thing. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, she better go back to the United States. Yeah, she better have went back to the United States. That's the problem with these repats. They supposed to go there and help the Gambia. Instead, they're trying to change Gambia. You know, you can't help. You need to help yourself. Self-help. People got to help themselves. I can't help nobody but me. I can't help nobody but me. You got to help yourself. You got to change yourself. They want to go there and change the Gambia and help the Gambia. Help yourself. Help yourself. Help yourself be the best person you can be. Not, oh, I'm going to go change Gambia and help Gambia be the best it can be. But you living in a raggedy house. And I mean spiritual house, not a house, a physical house. Spiritually, your house is messed up. Spiritually, your house is garbage. Spiritually, your house is trash. Who passed? Oh, a lady passed away at the airport. Yeah, she passed away at the airport. It was sad. It was so sad. She was so young. She was a young lady. She was in her 30s, I think. And she was diabetic. And they don't know what happened. She passed out when she got there. And she passed away. That's right. We can't say nothing. Yeah, she passed away. At least you are being respectful of the, well, I'm just saying, telling the truth. I'm sorry if it's disrespectful or not. The truth is the truth. And that's one thing I do. I tell the truth. I'm sorry. I never known the truth to be respectful or disrespectful. The truth is what it is. It's the truth. Your statement make you look, oh God, some of you are a hater too. You know, look, he said a hater too. He just admitted he was a hater, y'all. Look, he said some of y'all are haters too. Oh, poor thing. And you know that. Oh, he just admitted he was a hater. Oh God. Thanks for all that you do, Kiki. Yes, you do. You did your job and you did it well. Many blessings. Thank you. Thank you. Joanna. Hey, lady. Pinky, your statement, mate, girl, please get out. This is Rick, y'all. This is Rick. This ain't no young Gambian dude, because a young Gambian dude ain't gonna be on here. He gonna be playing somewhere. Or a Senegalese dude, at whatever. He ain't gonna be on here doing this. This is Rick, y'all. This gotta be Rick. He been out here too long. Being a grandma is honor. It sure is, honey. I don't know what he talking about. That's how you know it's Rick trying to throw like that's an insult. That ain't no insult. Really, I didn't know about that. Yeah, she did. I think I still got it. I might put it on my community page. It was sad. Yep, she passed away. And she was so young. Mohammed, why we need to hate on Africans? We had wow. Well, on that note, look, next week we're gonna talk about unless something comes up. Like I said, every time I get updates on Veronica, I will let you know. Any of the women that I get updates on, I will update you. Okay. But I really think it's a wrap for Veronica because her kids went there, kicked it, went out, had a good time, and that was it. That was it, and that was all. So I think that's it. I don't think nobody's going to be investigating anything. I don't think anybody's outraged about anything. I think the only people outraged is us. So what we're going to talk about next week, unless something else comes up with the Gambia, we are going to talk about Juju in the Gambia and how it is the Gambia is the Juju connection in Africa. It is the Juju connection. The Gambia is the place where other Africans go to get Juju spells to put on their loved ones. Yeah. If you want a good Juju spell, it's well known in Africa to go to the Gambia. That's what we're going to talk about next week. We're going to actually talk about a video. I'm going to show y'all the video. We're going to comment on the video of this woman telling us how she went to the Gambia. And everybody knows the Gambia is known. All the Africans know that the Gambia is known for their good juju. And this is a place that we running over there playing with the spirit world. We're over there playing with the spirit world over there. In the spirit, it feels like them talking. What you mean? In the spirit, it feels like them talking. So they would say nothing like that. Yeah, this is Rick, y'all. I could tell. Now that will be a lit. Now that, yeah, it is going to be a lit live. It's going to be good. I've been trying to get to this lady. This lady I couldn't believe it. And she was proudly saying it. She was proudly saying what she did. That's right. If her kids don't say nothing, we can't say nothing. We can't. We can't do nothing. Danita in the Gambia. Not the Gambia. Danita in Nigeria. Nothing. Nothing. Her family did nothing. That man kept them boys over there. The embassy had to send her kid. The embassy had to the uncle in the UK contacted the Nigerian police, told them that Danita had passed away and that man had still had them American kids there. And they were disabled. The Nigerian police went there, contacted the embassy. The embassy contacted them, went to the place, and got the kids. But could they do anything else? No. They only did that because they were minors and the family contacted them to get the kids. But if we don't do nothing, and the lady who told me she got this whole campaign, she was contacting the embassy. She had a whole flyer. She had a whole, not a flyer. She had a whole, like the thing they signed off. I can't think of it now. But the thing they signed, she had a whole thing of people's signatures to the embassy, wanting some investigation done. But the family did not want it done. The family wanted her to stop. So she did. I just came here for laughs. She's a comedian to me. This is Rick, y'all. Because ain't nobody coming here on here to laugh about these women passing away. Yeah, this is Rick. Because you know he be the only man on here all the time. Yep, Gambia is the Juju connection. Can y'all believe that? My mind was blown. In Africa. It is where she tells us she going to get her some good juju magic. And if you want some good juju magic, you got to go to the Gambia. This lady came all the way from Zimbabwe. Yes. How come nobody ever told us that? They told us wasn't no juju in the Gambia, remember? And come to find out that's where the best juju is. Oh, they are Muslims, but there's a group there and it starts with a S. The name starts with an S. It's an ethnic group that starts with an S who's animist. Now, the animists are the ones where they get the spells from. And guess who was practicing animism, trying to be an animist? Africa a freak. Yes. Yes. They done drove her crazy. Animism. She got videos on her channel. They're messing with this ethnic group who are animist. And the animist, voodoo was nothing. Juju was nothing. I ain't hiding. I'm not Rick. I just enjoy you. This is Rick because Rick is in love with me. Rick is he got a crush on me so bad. Rick got a crush on me so bad. I don't know how Cynthia's standing. I really don't. I would be so mad if my husband had a crush on another woman like that. He wouldn't be my husband no more. Rick from Bags is, yeah, that's him. I could tell. I know Rick when I feel Rick. Rick will start off real mad like that because he mad because I ain't giving him no attention. A petition, yeah. I ain't giving him no attention, but y'all see I done gave him some attention. Now he talking about how much he liked me. Charity starts at home when then spreads abroad. Start in your house, right? Then your street, then your... Exactly, Joanna. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. That's why I teach people. That's why I teach. I don't have to teach. I'm a director. I direct nonprofits. I direct programs. I direct businesses. This is what I do. But I got tired of doing that. I got tired of doing that. That wasn't helping nobody. And I said, wait, how can I give back? How can I give back after COVID took so much from us? How can I give back? And I said, oh, the school, they need teachers bad. I can work full time as a teacher. I can give all I got to these kids. And I can give back because I can help them become educated. I can teach them how to read. I can teach them how to write. And I can teach them how to do arithmetic. And then they'll have a choice. They'll have a say in life. That's how you give back. Not running to the Gambia. That's how you give back. Exactly. And you know how many kids I've reached since I've been there? Over 100. Over 100. Over 100. That's come through me. Over 100 lives I've touched. And my kids do well. The data says my kids do well. That's how you give back. And I go to the poor schools. I go to the inner city schools. I go to the districts that are so poor that everybody get free lunch at that school. Because don't nobody got no money. Because that's the population I love to work with socially, economically, disadvantaged students. That's my population. Mohammed, I go, you're rich. You're rich. Why are you not doing something for the African? Yes, like building toilets. Yeah, why not? Build the infrastructure. Right. Witchcraft. Yeah, witchcraft is heavy in Africa. The animist, it's like, it's like a lot of the traditional religion, okay? But you could take anything and make it evil. That's all it is. It's the traditional religion, but they made it evil. To be honest, Pinky, the show, to be honest, and show one hate or insult here, I mentioned you just don't like people who. This is them, y'all. This is what they always say. We don't like people who disagree. We disagree with each other all day. We don't like people who can't prove their points. We don't like people who are pointless. What is a freak's channel? Hmm. I think it's Anja Africa, but she spells it like like a freak. She spells Africa Afreek. That's her name. But the video we just seen, I'm gonna have to put that on the community page. As soon as I get off here, I'll put it on the community page so y'all can see it. Fulani. What about the Fulanis? Who's Africa a freak? Her name. I'm gonna put it up there, okay, y'all. I'm gonna put it on there as soon as I get off of here. Who she is in her channel, so y'all can go look at the crazy. Look at the animist videos. How she practices animism. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking to the computer, not y'all. How she practicing animism. Yeah. Muhammad that's Rick coming when he mad because we ain't talking about Black Acres. Uh Beware, Pinky, beware that Africa is already in you. Stop responding to me saying Africa. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know nothing about us. You don't even know nothing about my channel. But this is Rick. They need, Johanna, they need toilets in Tanzania and American, the only countries in the world where you can flush both. Wow. All right, y'all. Next week, we're going to get into some more African spirituality. Yes. It's really interesting. How do you know Africa is in me? I have a great grandfather who's German. Exactly. All right, y'all. So look, that's all I got for tonight. Next week, we're going to finish this conversation about Juju, about Gambia being the Juju connection. And we over there playing with these spirits. So that's all I have for y'all tonight. Don't forget to watch the Nollywood movies so you'll know what's going on in the Gambia. All right, y'all. I will see y'all next week. I love y'all.